All right, all right. Welcome everybody to another BD Boxing Podcast, special edition here, post-fight edition, open lines, which means anybody can join. And we got to talk about what just happened here. I think people have a lot to say. I certainly have quite a couple of things to say as it pertains to what actually occurred in the ring. And I know a lot of you guys have a lot to say as well. So before we get on to the fun, let's get the business out of the way. You know the drill. If you want to donate a couple of shekels our way, you're certainly welcome to do so via the Super Chat feature. You can donate via Patreon, join the membership program. That way you get more bang for your buck, special emojis, badges, a whole shebang. And you can donate via the Buy Me a Coffee app. Links in the description below, all right? The most important thing is you continue to like, subscribe, you spread that BDA gospel. All right, fellas? Let's give a big shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm talking about Handsome Mechanic, Chet Collins, Alumni, Tony Boswell. Shout out to Tony Boswell, one of the initiated. We got King Bucho keeping an eye on things. Rapax Trucking Company, 10-4, another one of the initiated. Rusty Taylor, Rislin, Revolucion. Shout out to Revolucion. Hopefully he joins in. Double L in there as well. Handsome Mechanic, Parokua, Optic Seal. And shout out to Jesus Pardo for his contribution with the Super Chat. Shout out to you, Jesus. Really appreciate it. And he says, what's he saying? Hold on a second. Everybody jump in. Bucho, if you hear me, please, if you can, while I'm reading the Super Chat, if you can put the link in the chat so everybody can join. Jesus Pardo says Jake stops Wilder in 3 rounds. You never know, man. I mean, hey, he did better than a lot of us expected, that's for sure. But I want to talk about that real quick, if I may. I just want more people to jump in here, start populating. Yeah, it's an open lines, people, open lines, so anybody can jump in, give us your thoughts on what just transpired here. Butch, are you there?
Yep.
Well, listen, if I may just, first of all, before I talk, what do you think about, what's his name, what Jesus Pardo just said, that Jake Paul actually stops Deontay Wilder in 3? Were you surprised by what just transpired? And if so,
no,
yeah.
I don't think he knocks out Wilder. I think he can go 8 rounds. He can just run and run.
Against Wilder?
Yes, against Wilder.
Yeah, I think so, man. I think so because, yeah, what the hell's, how is Wilder going to cut off the ring? He doesn't know how to do that.
Yeah, this is the power of running. You can run against anybody.
Well, let's talk
if you run, it's very difficult to catch somebody. You need to cut off the ring. If you're running, you can't just cut off the ring like that. Like, the guy's running. So people don't fucking understand.
Yeah, you know, a lot of us have been saying it for years that the ass style, which means running, dipping below the waist, clinching, essentially just stalling and waiting around to make time. You're seeing the proof of that anybody can do it. Jake Paul, with 5 years of experience managed to do it. Now imagine somebody who's been doing it and who has more talent, physical talent than Jake Paul, and who's had more time to refine that style. And I'm going to get into that because I know I've been doing it for a while now. But there's no other way to do it. We got to drive home the point here because very few other people are doing it. But before we do continue with that, shout out to Chet Collins. Shout out to Chet Collins for his contribution with the Super Chat. He says, I hope Chester joins your show. He's on point. Who the fuck is Chester? Is he talking about himself? Chet Collins? Is that an alter ego? Chester Collins? I don't know. But listen, shout out to you.
No, the guy named Chester that jumps in the show sometimes.
Okay.
Jumps in the show.
I don't think I've ever talked to him. But then again, I've talked to a lot of people, so maybe I don't remember. But what I wanted to say about that is, you know, for years we've been trying to tell people, look, the ass style and breaking the rules, i.e. clinching, dipping below the waist, running around, essentially not trying, it all hurts boxing. And you saw what happened here today. Was it a good fight for people? People were booing. The referee was getting exasperated, and the referee, too, he should have taken points off of Jake Paul. He actually started warning Jake Paul, not for the clinching, but for the dropping to the canvas. Hey, he's dropping to the canvas because he's going for clinches, and Josh was wrestling that down to try to keep him off of him. So
taking a step back as well.
Well, yeah, he ended up trying. Yeah, that ended up working as Jake Paul tired. But this just goes to show you, anybody can do this. Now you take a guy who's been boxing around for longer and who actually has a little bit more physical talent, they're going to perfect that illegal ass style. The ass style, clinching, running around the ring, not trying, dipping below the waist, and then clinching and smothering. That's not boxing. Oh, you got, like Bucho said, you got to cut the ring off. You just saw Anthony Joshua, a bigger guy, much more experienced than Jake Paul, and even he had trouble doing it because you can't do it. The only reason this ended up working is because Jake Paul tired. Now you got these dudes on fucking supplements, again, more experience, more skills, running around the ring. I mean, what do you think is going to happen? This dude managed to do that, Jake Paul. So that's all he does. So now you got guys like Devin Haney, for example. Oh, one jab, clinching, running around the ring, one jab, clinching, dipping below the waist, clinching. That's not boxing. That's against the rules. And you just saw it today. A guy, Jake Paul, with 5 years experience, fucking Disney star, podcaster, was able to go how much? 6 rounds or 5 rounds? What was the official tally here? Okay,
I
anybody,
don't know.
please? Okay, let me check.
I don't even remember.
6 rounds, man. There were 6 rounds, and he got that walk instead of running around a chicken with his head, no head on the chicken, man. Jake Paul's a fucking joke, and ever being considered as the boxer.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Hey, by the way, shout out to, before I continue, because I think I drove home the point here, but shout out to Paul Atreides, the 13th, who says, people that think it's fake are regarded. Oh, okay. I think he means the other R word. People that think it's fake don't know how. I don't know how Jake didn't get starched with that last shot. Well, he was sort of taking the. No, he took it to the temple. Don't be surprised if that dude has a busted eardrum. But shout out to Paul Atreides. Yeah. Jake Paul tried. Listen, before I continue, and I'm gonna let you guys go after this, but I gotta give Jake Paul credit, man, because the guy went in there against a giant. You could tell before, as he was walking to the ring, the guy was shitting his pants. He did try. He tried what he could. Now, regardless of whether it was the ass style or not, the guy went in there against a legitimate giant who can box and who can crack, and he went 6 rounds against the guy. So I do give him some props. But the thing that I'm trying to exploit here, trying to take the opportunity to show people, that's what the ass style is. The ass style is running, dipping below the waist, clinching, not trying. And before I finish off with that point, or on that point, let me just show you here that I'm going to put it up on the screen. According to the IBA, the common fouls are clinching, low blow, holding, hitting behind the head, right? Okay, that's one. The WBO, holding and hitting. The Association of Boxing Commissions, holding, botting, or not trying. See that? Well, you guys can't see it, but if you go on YouTube, not trying. That's part of breaking the rules. People used to get their pay docked if they didn't try. They were just running around the ring and clinching all the time. That's what Jake Paul did, and there's other boxers that do that. And these referees, I am incensed at the fact that these referees don't take points away. At which point was this referee? And I'm gonna find out what his name is. You better believe it. At what point does that dude decide to take a point off? But anyway, guys, that's all I had for that. On that, who wants to go? Who wants to talk about what just transpired?
Let me talk on it, man. It was flip, flop, and fly from.
Hold on,
the first
Gypsy.
fucking
Let
round,
Revolucion
man.
go. He hasn't been here in a while. Shout out to Revolucion. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, man. It was motherfucking flip, flop, and fly from the first round, man. Jake Paul falling to his fucking knees. Yo, you want to talk about ass style? This was sitting down on your ass style, man. From the first round, the second, a little wrestling goes on, he was falling to the ground like a little fucking toddler, not wanting to put his shoes on, man. How many times that happened in the fight? I think one of those knockdowns, too, wasn't even a punch, not even a hit. He was just flopping to avoid getting hit, and the ref was like, all right, bro, enough.
I think, when the referees are incensed, and these referees, Revolucion, they let these dudes get away with murder in there. The fact that the referees seemed incensed, like you're saying, it really does drive home the point that this was an ugly show.
They ain't paying for this, Jake. They paid good money.
That's what he told him. Yeah.
I was very much entertained by Jake's performance. For a guy that doesn't belong in a ring with AJ, he pretty much he he made him look like a bum in certain cases, and because he can't really engage with him, so he's got to be slick. And he was slick, and he landed some shots on him, which is a damn shame, man. And I think he even hurt him in the 5th round, if you guys haven't noticed. And that's why he couldn't that kind of backtrack.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait. Which round? Which round?
Well, I'm not trolling. I'm not trolling.
I know you're not. I know you're not. You
Round,
couldn't be. Which round? Just repeat the round, please, because I missed it.
Fifth round, bro. Just look at the fifth round when he lands that overhand right. He catches him, and AJ's entire demeanor changes to what it was like a hunter seeker to momentarily, man, I gotta get my guard up, man. I don't feel so good. That's like how he normally does, bro, when he gets hurt. This fool made him look like a bum. Anthony Bum Joshua. That's his name from now on.
Well,
Anthony Bum Joshua.
let me tell you something. Nico Bellic in the chat says, rigged, an Olympic gold medalist who boxes his whole life struggling to knock out an influencer. That's the power of the ass style, people. The fact that somebody can run around the ring. Who's going to catch? You see, you can't catch somebody that runs around the ring all the time. The only reason Joshua was able to catch him because the guy, Paul, ended up getting tired, partially because of all the nervous energy. He didn't know how to control it. Now you take somebody who knows how to... Yeah.
What is
Take a boxer that's actually good. Take a boxer that has skills and he does the ass style. Yeah, now it says
listen. You guys call it ass style. You guys call it. This is not Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney. He was there to get hit, and he made him miss, and then he moved out the way. It wasn't like fucking, I'm here, but I'm not here no more. He literally made him miss and then move out the way. That's not the same thing
Gypsy.
You know what? I'm gonna, bro. Gypsy. And then he hugged because he got tired.
Nah, Gypsy, he was. Real quick. He was holding on from the first round on. It wasn't once he got tired, he started clinching. He was clinching from the first round on. He would jab, and then when he got cornered or he was on the ropes, he would dip down and go for a clinch. That's not the sweet science. I mean, that's the sweet science for some people, the people who are sweet, the people who enjoy male-on-male physical contact.
Well, why was he clinching? He didn't need to clinch. Joshua wasn't even throwing anything. But how many times has Joshua landed two punches in a round? Give me a break. Like, never. Even as an amateur, you probably never did that.
But there was I'm gonna just tell you straight up. I'm
go away with all that run around crap. Give me a break.
That was very entertaining. Anyways, guys, I'm out.
Come on now, that was a 22 by 22 ring. The kid used it to his advantage. When has you really heard any fight in a 22 by 22 ring? And
are you telling me if you watch that fight? Are you really telling me you watched that fight that AJ was putting any mustard on a punch? Give me a fucking break.
He didn't.
How could he? He couldn't squat. He couldn't really get down to his punches. Why? Because he was majority the one chasing the other one. So
every guy wasn't even arm punching. He wasn't even arm punching, dude. And when he was making sure he was about 4 feet away from the guy when he threw it out. Give me a break. What were you watching?
If you're playing fucking pickup, if you're playing pickup basketball with a little,
I ain't talking basketball. We're talking boxing, fool. We're talking boxing here, and the guy wasn't throwing any punches. He was throwing it out there like he was trying to do something, but it was nothing. He wasn't even trying to hit him.
Bro, I think the shit was so fucking beneath him.
The guy's a professional fighter, and you mean to tell me he's going to come 6 inches away from the guy?
Chester,
oh my God!
Spit on it first, man. Spit on it first before you jam it in, bro.
Yeah. Maybe that's what you're into, bro. But I ain't. That's messed up.
That's with words, man.
You just showed your true colors, though. You just showed your true colors.
Anywho,
you like that man, sort of thing.
But I don't understand how he expects somebody to land a clean punch while the whole guy literally ran from round 1 to round 4.
You know why? I don't expect the guy to land a clean punch is when he fucking wasn't even trying to land a clean punch. That's my point. He wasn't even trying to land a clean punch.
All right, you go ahead and try to chase the rats around your house and see how many you catch in the night.
If you're that stupid to waste your time,
AJ didn't want to kill him.
Again. Go ahead.
AJ knew. He was like, it's like playing a game. It's like playing basketball with a fucking little kid, man. You're gonna slam dunk on him?
I would have.
I would.
You know what I mean? Don't fucking.
I would. I would have went in there and knocked him out 1 round.
You gotta teach these kids a lesson early on. You gotta teach these kids a lesson early on, man. You gotta let them know there's levels.
Letting that happen.
Or even the most, they probably had some agreement. We want to make sure the advertisers get this shit in. We want to make sure the advertisers get this shit in. So make it to the 4th round. There was a little handshake doodah deal there, Little handshake.
Well, that's why. That's what I was gonna
gonna
say. That's why I was gonna say that I was gonna ask Gypsies, but he ended up leaving. But I was
I
gonna
mean,
ask him.
bro
So
was
does
more
this
knocked
change?
out from
Well, hold on,
exhaustion than being a
Excuse me.
punch.
Excuse me. I was gonna ask Gypsy.
Sorry,
Do you think
my
based
bad.
off of the? Do
My
you
bad.
think based off of this? I was gonna ask Gypsy. Fury beats Joshua. Now, of course, even if Joshua would have looked good, he would. Gypsy would still pick Fury. But what do you guys think? You think Fury, Joshua? You think this actually sells the fight better now?
You know
Yeah.
what? I look at it like this: if Fury is looking at this fight as a gauge to a fight with Anthony Joshua, he's purely mistaken because what happened tonight was purely not a boxing match, more WWE shit.
Paul brothers
Yeah,
are
man.
fakes, man.
Hey, but this is gonna be good for AJ because fucking, I mean, the people I watched it with, they never even heard of him. I watched it with like super duper
You know
casual
what?
fans.
He didn't
Man.
need this though. The AJ versus Fury could sell out Wembley Arena Stadium, regardless of any of this BS. It would. That was the next logical
It's
fight.
expanding the market. Why not expand? Why not expose AJ to more people?
So let me ask you a quick
And
question. You
that's
don't think
fair.
AJ
That's
just
a fair
saved boxing?
point. But
So
I mean, like,
Paul
Hold on,
doesn't
hold on,
get
hold on. One at a
fucking
time. One at a
Bury the
time. You
guy?
guys are talking over each other. You guys are
Sorry,
talking over each
my
other.
bad.
Don
Sorry.
J, what's your question?
Sorry, my bad.
So my question was, you don't if you guys don't think that AJ just saved boxing, so Jake Paul didn't get so he didn't get ranked because supposedly according after this fight he was supposed to get ranked to be considered a real boxer, was he not?
So you're saying just to recap, you're saying that if
AJ
Paul
felt
would have won,
remorse
he
and
would
didn't
have
want
been
to kill him.
ranked, and therefore Joshua by stopping him has saved boxing.
Yes. According,
Well,
and this is why when they were posting it up saying this is not an exposition fight. That's
mhm,
why they were posting it. So basically hinting that this was a real professional fight and a real
right.
ranked fight. But since he didn't win, he's not getting be able to get ranked.
Yeah, you know what? You're right
Correct
though.
me
Well,
if
that
I'm
doesn't
wrong.
save boxing. That doesn't save boxing. Like Jake Paul is like some fucking. He like, oh no, he's ranked now. The fucking prestige of the sport is gone. Like, it don't make no
Can I ask
difference.
a fair question?
Yes, Chester, go ahead.
Well, in
I
the
see
build
that
up to
one point of view, but I get you.
the fight, AJ was
Paul
going on
brothers
like,
are roided up
that's
fakes,
body and
gentlemen.
boxing and all this and that, right? But you
All
didn't
right,
act
hold
like
on,
a
hold
guy
on.
who was trying to catch
Sorry
the
to
body.
interrupt you, Chester, but it's because there's a lot going on. People can't hear you. Just please
Sorry.
repeat what you said.
Okay.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
So I was just saying that leading up to the fight, AJ, they were talking about killing people in the ring and all this kind of thing. And I
Right.
said he didn't look like the kind of guy that wanted to kill anybody,
So what are you saying? You're saying Joshua took it easy on Paul?
right? The way, well, 100%. Like, I mean, he might as well been in there fighting a baby.
I mean, it was a running
Yeah,
baby.
he was.
It was a running baby. It's difficult to pin
Or a
down
woman,
somebody
even. He
who's.
could have been fighting a woman. I mean, he wasn't trying to hit the guy at all, man. Come on.
I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
about that. I
Until
mean,
he did,
Um,
until he had to.
he
I
was
fell
missing
asleep
plenty.
during the fight.
you guys are really
I fell
slandering
Yeah, I was
this
asleep.
doing the
guy's
bottom
name,
part.
man. The hate for
I can
Jake
talk
Paul's
differently.
crazy.
Right, hold on, hold
Absolutely
on, hold on,
crazy,
hold on.
man.
Let the guns
I
go.
fell
Let the
asleep
guns
during
go.
Not
the fight.
hate, bro. I'm just being
I
real.
fell asleep during the fight, and I'm kind of thinking to myself, what is this guy's claim to fame now? Oh, I went 6 rounds with Anthony Joshua. No, you didn't go six.
Ding,
You
ding,
ran
ding,
for fucking six
ding.
rounds.
Yeah,
Hey,
You
you're
screw
right.
ran
him
six
for
rounds
6 rounds,
and
dude.
went. How
He
you
gave him a
decided
charity win.
to stop? Once you decided to
Nah,
stop
dude.
for a quick minute and exchange, you got knocked out.
All
Other
right.
boxing
That's
pundits say
that's
that if
that's
Jake
not the
Paul
full
made it out of the
context.
second
Okay,
round,
this
that
dude
was a win.
This dude AJ unironically started like low blowing and rabbit punching Jake Paul. Okay, like dead
Well,
ass.
I mean,
Yeah,
what
but
was
Jake
what
I'm
Paul
about?
not
was falling
joking.
All right,
over
hold on,
all
hold
He
on.
night.
was. This is
I
no,
mean,
no, no. But think about that
he's
though.
trying to fucking
Because I'm,
double leg
I'm gonna
takedown
have
my
a
guy.
I'm gonna have a bit of a tongue in cheek point, but also a more serious point. But
More
I
like
find it a
tugging your
bit crazy
boyfriend's
that I
ass.
was noticing like low blows genuinely being landed by AJ on Jake Paul. And
Good,
it's like this
good.
dude is not good. Good.
And he
That's
I'm
ran
glad.
crazy. Why
cruising
I'm
do you
glad.
away.
I'm
need to
glad.
do
You
that?
know why?
This dude
You
was
know why I'm
supposedly
glad
supposed
he.
to
You know
crush
why
him,
I'm
but then
glad.
he
You
has
know
to
why I'm
pull
glad.
out all the fucking veteran
And
moves
he
to
unranked
Hold on, hold on, hold on. You
Promise.
know why I'm glad.
destroyed.
It
You
was
know why I'm glad he
crazy.
hit him. You know why I'm glad he hit him with the low blows because fucking Jake Paul was trying to molest him from the first round on. You know that. Listen, Anderson, we've talked
Right.
about
Dude, that's
we've
sweet
talked about
boxing.
cheating.
That's sweet science, man. That's what
All
I've
right,
been
No,
told
no,
all my
no,
life.
no, 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 no,
he's
no. We're
trolling.
not
He's
going to
trolling. He's
that
trolling.
bullshit.
Hey, but hold on, hold
No,
on, hold
Wait,
on.
wait. Hold on, guys. I
no,
gotta read a super chat. Though I'm gonna forget a super chat. Paula Atreides Thank you for your super chat. He says AJ pressed him from the jump, and Jake fought like a silly Billy, but it
Silly
wasn't
Billy.
fake. He wasn't fake. Motherfuckers
Fake
have
Jake
just
fanboys.
they say motherfuckers have a Jake derangement.
Hey,
They
I
do,
like that. Jake derangement.
unironically.
It wasn't fake.
It was
Yeah, no, this is
JDS,
real.
right? Jake
It's
derangement syndrome. That's true. That's unironically true. Most
I
of
mean,
most
Jake
of
got his
the
jaw
fighting public
broken,
does.
so I'm not worried about
He
what
didn't.
all you
But
clowns are
anyways, but
saying.
back to your main point though earlier, BDA.
mm-hmm.
That style, the quote unquote slick style, is very like low skilled. Because
Mm-hmm.
the fact that a 5 year deep novice that wasn't
I
facing real boxers for
respect.
most of his career was able to have the amount of success that he did is
Uh,
proof that it's not a high there's not a high skill gap to that style. There's
Mm-hmm.
not. Especially when you utilize it that way where you're spamming fucking clinches, you're just backing up. It's an anti-fight style.
That
It
referee
is not
saved
a
Jake
style of
Paul's
fighting.
Let me
life.
ask
It
you
is
something.
totally anti-fighting.
Okay, but
I
hold on,
totally
hold on. Let me just say
Paul
something. Let me
stick
say something.
with
Let me say
AJ.
something. Let me say something.
Super chat.
Sir Anderson, you voiced it and worded it better than I did. That it's a low level style. You're right. It's a low skill style because a guy who with 5 years experience was able to pull it off for 6 rounds against Anthony Joshua. You worded it better than I did. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah.
And real quick, shout out
And
to
the main thing too that real quick, the main issue for Jake was also like cardio. He had shit cardio. If he was
exactly.
able to keep running,
I
he
think
would have.
Jake spent more time on the ground before the
Shut up.
knockouts than
Finish
he
what
But
you're
did
that's what.
saying, BDA. We're
fighting.
talking
But that's
shit.
what.
Come
Hold on, hold on.
on,
But
man.
that was what I
Bro,
was saying.
BDA
That's
is
what I
you
was
mean to
agreeing
saying.
with
tell
me.
me?
That's
You
what I
mean to
was
tell
saying
me
earlier.
Jake Paul
That's
last
what I
6
was saying
rounds
earlier
against
about the.
Go ahead, BDA.
That's what I was saying earlier about the conditioning. If you have guys who have more skill, who have been doing this for longer, and better conditioning, superior conditioning,
rounds of
they can pull off
really?
this ass style. They can
Give me
pull
a
off the ass
break.
style for 12 rounds. And by the way, shout out to SkullKid254 who says. This fight reminds me of the Mayweather and Pacquiao fights with running and clinching. I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. I mean, we just saw it. The proof is in the pudding. Either you want to admit it or you don't.
yeah.
Um,
Well, I really think this
I
was
mean, it
interesting to
looks
me
like
the way.
he took a page out of Shakur Stevenson's
The
book
main
when
issue for
Truman
Jake is
Campbell,
he's not a real boxer.
Yeah.
Are we entertaining that this was real, BDA?
Yes.
that's apparently what we're doing, bud.
So what is this cognitive dissonance? Either it's real and he lost, or it's fake and what?
It's
Every single
fake.
fight
It's so
is fake.
fake,
I
bro.
mean,
Besides the
No,
it
yeah,
was a
he
that's
real
yeah,
loses.
bro,
fight.
yeah.
It was a
Like,
real
yeah,
Every
fight.
fight's
like
fake
Hold
now,
on,
bro.
hold on.
why is
Let's
all
sober.
three?
Hold on. Let's sobers.
Why is
Let's
everything
sobers.
fake all the
Excuse
time?
me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Calm
Let's
down.
sobers.
You're
Sobers.
fanboying, dude.
I want to
Hold on.
hear Sobers' point. Sobers, go ahead. The floor is yours.
If a heavyweight, if an active fighter like that, someone who's not, maybe he's on his way out, but he's not done yet. He still has a big reputation. If that dude's willing to sell his ass to Jake Paul like that, bro, there's no integrity in the sport. There never was, bro. I don't believe any fucking
100%,
fight.
bro.
If I get a whiff of anything being wrong with the fight, dude, there's something wrong. No one's gonna tell me any
100%.
different, bro, because you could tell that AJ
Facts.
was winging shots. You could tell AJ was winging shots, bro, from the very beginning.
Facts.
There was
Yeah.
a script. AJ didn't want to hit him with anything, bro, because he was scared to knock him out. He was scared to
Thank
knock
you.
him out on accident.
He was scared to
Jake
knock
Paul
him
is
out.
so
He just
look,
knocked him out
look,
later.
shut up, bro, shut up. AJ, look, fucking
Listen to
Jake
yourself,
Paul is
dude.
so out of shape.
Imagine
Shut
at
up, bro.
that
Let me
point.
finish.
It's
Jake Paul is so out of shape.
part of the
He
game.
couldn't even follow his own script. He was supposed to go 8 rounds and get a moral victory and lose a decision. He's so out of
Hey,
shape.
Jeff,
He couldn't
oh,
even run around for 8 rounds. He couldn't even follow his own script, bro. So
Hey,
yeah,
you know what?
that's where we're at.
You
And
know
then
what?
look, the first right hand, the first clean right hand
bang
AJ
on,
landed,
sober.
he's down. He's done.
Bang on, bro.
And he didn't throw
A
nothing on
broken
that. There was
jaw.
nothing on that punch.
All right, now
Bang
sobers.
on, bro.
If you will, here's some of our points. We're this just proves how the ass style
AJ
is
realized
such
his
a
level and
primitive
didn't
style.
want to
Is
kill
such a
him.
primitive style. The ass style sobers that anybody, even a guy with 5 years experience, can actually go 6 rounds against a former heavyweight titleist, champion, whatever you want to call it. That's the power of the ass style. It's so low level skill that, like Anderson said, anybody can do it. And I think Jake Paul was the proof. And let's not forget, man, that I think the reason why Sobers went so long is because of all the clinching and the running. Like I'm saying, there's very little
And the
anybody can do.
falling.
Even a world class boxer with a size advantage can do against that ass style.
But you'd have to be blind to not see that he was pulling his punches. Like, come on, he was pulling his punches. He
Not
wasn't even
pulling
trying to hit
punches.
Yeah,
him.
He was
if you want to run
following
away
was
and not
holding
fight,
back.
yeah, you can get away for a while. Yeah, Of course.
Now wait,
If
You know
Jake
what?
Paul hit
AJ's
look,
slow,
if Jake Paul came at him,
Yeah.
if Jake Paul came at him and tried to fight him on the inside, yeah, that probably would have ended like in 2 rounds. But it would have been from Jake Paul being exhausted.
So
This fool's just out of shape.
Let me ask you.
So if he chose a
Hold on.
bad game plan, he would have
Gypsy, what
lost
the
faster. Yeah, that's obvious. Like what
Gypsy.
that point makes no sense.
Like the guy knocks on the.
You don't get what I'm trying to say, bro. He wasn't
with
gonna.
one
He wasn't.
shot.
He wasn't gonna do
You
anything
said
with
if
it.
he tried to
He's
fight,
not
he
gonna
was
win.
just
He's not gonna win.
obviously.
He's gonna
That's why
get
he
his
didn't
ass
fight
whooped
like that.
quicker with the superior style, right? That's what you're trying to say. That the comfort style is superior to the ass low level style.
What?
Sorry, repeat the question. I didn't get it.
Okay, so by saying
Jake
how
Paul
low
showed
level that ass style is,
strong
Oh my
doing
God, I can't hear him.
superior
Gypsy,
a comfort
shut.
style is.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, man. I can't hear you over
Right?
Gypsy. Go ahead. Sorry, repeat the question again because Gypsy was talking over
By
you.
saying that the ass style is such a low
Real
skill level
boxers
style, you're
bleed
implying
through
that
the ranking.
Oh my God.
offensive
Fight
style
fighters
is
put in front
is
of him.
superior.
Jake
So
It has the
if
higher
Jake Paul
skill
fight in
level,
that
yes,
superior
or skill
style, then he
ceiling.
would have lost quicker.
I'm not gonna ask you to
So
repeat it a
he
fourth
wasn't
time,
gonna
but
win, bro.
It depends on how you utilize game plans and strategies in fights.
Neither style is superior than the other. If you're better at one, then the other
It's
guy
a
is on his
practitioner, bro.
own. Then that doesn't mean anything. So you could beat him. If you're a better forward boxer than a guy that's better good at backwards fighting, then you're gonna beat him. Neither one is better, superior than the other. But Jake's back, he calls ass style, was superior to whatever fucking Anthony Joshua was doing forward. The only reason why Anthony Joshua knocked his ass out like we all thought, because of the power. He's too much of a fucking unit. It too much power for that little boy.
Well, he also got
He's gonna
tired
fuck
too.
his world up.
Holy
And on
shit.
top
All
of that, he
right.
got
So
tired.
that
Yeah,
was a
shit
gas.
cardio.
That was a gas
Joshua looked tired.
knockout.
No, no.
He looks
Big
scared.
Jake
Paul
got
was
knocked
tired.
out in his own
Jake
Celsius
Paul,
ring.
Jake
He
Paul
got
knocked himself out.
scared, bro.
He wasn't supposed to get knocked out. He knocked himself out. He wasn't supposed to gas out like that.
Imagine
Yeah,
if that's
you're
true.
supposed to go
Imagine
in
if
I
there.
that's
guarantee
true.
you.
So hold on,
That's why
Sober.
That's why he looked so devastated afterwards. Because he's like, "Fuck, dude, I couldn't even follow my own script."
Sobers, let me ask you this. Hang on. So you're saying there's cooperation, right? Let's establish that first. You're saying there's cooperation between AJ and Jake Paul in the ring, right?
100%.
Of course.
Okay,
Of course.
so AJ, he fucking landed the shot on fucking Jake. He fucking put him down. What
Was there anything on that shot? Did he hit that shot hard? Do you think was that a right hand? Was that a vintage
Blew on
AJ
the
right
guy
hand?
and he would have fell over.
He touched him with
let's
it,
be honest.
and Paul
AJ
fell out
realized
because
like
he
it
just
really hurts
exhausted.
his clout.
I mean, George Foreman.
Did he fall? Did he fall? Hold on, let me ask you, bro. Did he fall? Did that impact land? Did he have the same reaction that Ngannou had?
He had the same reaction that Curtis Stevens had when Golovkin whacked him.
Okay, who cares? That's Curtis Stevens, Golovkin. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Though no, he didn't. First of all, no, he didn't. But that's irrelevant, dude.
Say whatever you say.
Yeah, listen. In boxing,
Did you see how? Did you see how Ngannou reacted
one
when he
at a
got hit by
time,
AJ
one at a
right
time,
hand?
one at a time, please, one at a time.
Okay.
I'm amazed how
You seen how Ngannou reacted when he got hit flush?
I just
with
said
the right
one at a
hand?
time, and
Okay,
everybody jumps in. I'm gonna have to start delegating who speaks. I'm gonna have to start
AJ
delegating who
realized he could
speaks and who
kill
doesn't
him.
because everybody's talking.
talking all that shit with
Yeah,
Jake
yeah.
kicking
Listen,
him
listen,
out.
listen. Yeah, that's great. Listen, Draven, you're
I can
jumping
never-
in at the
that's-
worst time.
That's incredible.
Chester and Draven, you guys are speaking at the worst time. You just jump in whenever you want, and you're talking over other people.
Think Jake didn't even belong in that.
Can I jump in real quick to provide an alternative stance? Because 99% of everybody thinks that all Jake Paul fights are fake and whatnot, but they'll also flip and flop once he actually loses a fight. Then they'll say it's suddenly real, and even then they'll say, "Oh, but he didn't lose correctly, so it's still fake." Like you see the cognitive dissonance. No matter what
What
happens,
did you just
in
say,
fight-
bro? You said they're gonna say it's real when it's fake, but then it's still fake. What?
Yeah, that's what you're saying. That no matter what
The whole
happened,
thing was
unless it
fake.
happened
The whole thing was fake.
how you wanted,
It's not real when
everything
he
is
loses.
fake. Even
I'm not
when
saying
he
it's real when
loses
he
by
loses. I'm
knockout,
saying
it's fake.
this dude's career
You
is
just said
fake.
that. You absolutely
I'm
just
saying
said
this dude's
that.
career is fake, dude. Stop being. It's very obvious. Don't be so emotional.
Yeah, no matter what he does, it's fake. Even when he
Pick up your
loses a
shield.
fight, it's fake.
I know. He's your icon. He's your emblem. But relax, dude.
It's not an
very
icon.
obvious his
We're
career
a
is fake.
team, dude. I'm on the team.
It's very,
okay?
it's
Me and him
very obvious
together
his
against
career
the
is fake.
world.
It's okay.
Okay. He's not my icon. We're a team.
Revolucion, go ahead, man.
What I'm saying is, yo, look.
Wipe your mouth off. Wipe your mouth off.
We were schooling AJ. Okay, we were schooling AJ.
All right. Hold on, people. I'm getting messages. Excuse me. I'm getting messages that this is sounding like a hen house. All right, so one at a time. Revolucion, go ahead, man.
So, Sobers, you're saying that AJ didn't put a lot on that punch, and Jake Paul crapped out. Basically, he didn't have no energy left. But if they're cooperating in there, AJ can see that Paul is done. AJ can see that he's cooked, man. Why would he be throwing a straight right down the pipe to begin with?
Jake's going back to crypto.
He would stay to the body. He would stay on a jab. You know, I believe there was a level of cooperation for sure. Like, hey, make it to a certain round, you know, or there's definitely some fuckery. But I think at the end of the day, ultimately, AJ, you get your fucking win. And he fucking beat him. You know, he did it within some parameters, it looked like, but I don't think this is scripted. This is scripted to a fucking level of.
You just literally said it's fuckery.
I know. You're saying it's the same thing that Anderson said. I'm doing. Real
quick. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hold on. Please. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Don't forget to hit the like. It really helps us out. Join the panel. We're putting in the link there in the description, in the chat, so anybody can join the panel. Sobers, I gotta ask. I gotta know. I'm dying to know. What did Fu think of all of this? What did Fu TV think of the event?
The same, bro. We're on the same page, bro. We're on the same page.
All right. That's. I don't know if that's good or bad, by the way. But
bro, I'm telling you, he was.
That's not.
Let me respond to what Homeboy was saying though, because he was saying that why did AJ hit him? Mm-hmm. At some point, bro. I mean, he's right there. He's winging shots. You can see him throwing to the body, like just. I don't know how it's not obvious, bro. That he's like throwing over his shoulder. You see, he was jabbing from like 10 feet away.
I saw that.
He was like just pawing his hand out. He was dicking around the whole time. He was trying his hardest not to knock him out.
So he was messing around the whole time.
Look, at some point, dude, when he's standing in the corner, he's gonna throw something. You know what I mean? He wasn't saying like, but I bet you he wasn't expecting like, damn, Jake Paul, you can't take one right hand. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You can't take one right hand.
He literally took like a little combo and he didn't even drop.
Now,
listen, man,
I would add this to it, though.
Francis Ngannou. Let me say something. You guys talk about Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou walked into the shot. There's no point in time that Jake walked into a punch. He was on his back foot. He slipped a lot of the punches, and then when he got tired, he started getting clipped. That's exactly from the back foot. That takes away the power of what AJ was throwing at. And AJ wanted to rip that dude's head off from the get-go, from the beginning. And he was missing because he was telegraphing every fucking shot he was throwing at him, bro. It was fucking obvious. He was frustrated and pissed to the point where he low-blowed him when he got him on the ground.
You can also look at just AJ's last previous like 5 fights, and he's just not looked that good early on, anyways. So this is pretty standard AJ performance, even in his winning.
Dude, the low
he doesn't look good early.
Only I don't got like anybody off. I'm gonna cut him out. Dude, look, Gypsy. In this situation, AJ did nothing wrong, dude. He lost nothing as far as market.
I'll take
he lost. I tell you what he lost. He lost the fact that he can't cut off the ring. He's not really good at.
There's an onus on a motherfucker that's chasing you to always be.
He's not very good at seeing the obvious.
You do realize that the only reason why AJ doesn't get shit for actually taking this fight is just because everybody doesn't like Jake Paul. This is really like the biggest cherry pick of all time, if you think about it.
No, yeah,
like, ignoring the identity of Jake Paul. This is a 5-year experience, like C-level fighter, max. And he dropped all the way down because he got knocked the fuck out by Dubois.
Yeah.
He picked Jake Paul to get a fucking layup fight, and he still sort of struggled. You can claim that it's fake. That's kind of coke. Whatever.
That's fucking real, man.
But it's wild. And now this dude's this is his layup fight for what? The Tyson Fury fight? Like the biggest fight of his career?
I don't even know if you watch that right now, bro. His chin at the 5th round. I didn't like how that looked, bro. Like he got clipped, and I don't know, man.
Come on, bro.
It's a death blow for
He
him.
was
Like,
getting stung by
That
some
was
of the
good.
jabs
wait.
randomly
shit
by
is
Jake
broken,
Paul.
bro.
You guys think? Hold on. You guys think Fury's gonna be running like that and clinching? Or he's
Oh
gonna
no.
be fight?
If
If,
Jake
or
Paul,
even
if
if
Jake
Fury's
Paul
gonna,
can
or
do
if
that,
Fury's gonna try and win
if
the
Jake
fight.
Paul can have the
He's gonna
success
win
that
it.
he's had, what makes you think
What?
Fury can't have a
Jake
similar
Paul didn't
amount of
have
success?
Jake Paul didn't have any success.
Yeah, he did.
What
What
was
are
the
you talking
success?
about?
At what? At
100%
what?
had
Dude,
success,
half of the
bro.
What
rounds,
was
the
the
highlights
success?
for him
At
landing
running?
fucking.
Oh my
Of
God, he
course
What are
he
you
jabbed
talking
fucking
him,
about?
hit
had
him
it.
in the body,
Obviously
caught
clapping
him with an
and with his
overhand
elbows.
right.
Guys, landing a
Dude,
jab like that is
My
a
goodness
success,
gracious!
man.
the
Listen,
early
listen, listen,
rounds,
listen.
AJ was running him.
Everyone is talking. Everyone is
What? I
talking.
mean, he ran into a
Everyone,
jab. He wasn't running
every,
into shots. Like
everyone
you're
is
making it to
talking
be
He
at
like
the
was,
Jake
though.
Paul.
same
They're
time.
And
fighting.
again,
He wasn't
this
fighting.
fucking
Jake Paul didn't go there to fight, guys.
Everyone
We
is
needed to
talking at
go
the
to
same
fucking
time
8
here.
rounds. He landed a jab here and there.
championship
He wasn't landing
heavyweight
shots like
boxer.
I mean, when you say landing shots, sounds like he was landing some sort of combinations or something. Like he didn't really land anything of
Bro,
significance. He wasn't there to
Lucho, he
fight.
landed combinations to the
Shots
body.
is
He
just
landed
more
a
than one,
headshot.
and he did land more than one
Well, I
punch
mean,
in
but
this fight.
let's put it
So
into context. I mean, a
that's
shot
the
could be a
only
jab,
word that
two
you can
jabs. There's a
use.
difference between two
I
jabs
didn't
and two
say he
right hands.
landed combos. That's
All
what
right,
you're
all right,
Oh
hold on,
talking
no,
hold on,
about.
hold
but
on,
like,
hold on,
no,
hold
but
on,
like,
hold on.
you're making it sound like it was a big deal. He was landing shots. He landed a jab and something
Again,
else.
for the level of
I mean,
opposition that Jake
let's
Paul
put it into
is in
context,
reality,
guys.
he did land quite a few shots.
Make it sound very
Okay, he did
sensationalist.
land it,
Like
but
he landed a bunch of shots.
was Anthony Joshua physically bothered by the shots?
Landing shots isn't implying
It
any
doesn't matter.
crazy
He's
amount
not
of
fucking here.
success.
It's
But
the
it's not
reason
impressive.
why.
I mean, landing two shots, landing a jab is not impressive.
This is the
So
AJ,
it's
reason
not
No,
why.
no,
success. I
no,
mean,
no.
landing a jab is big
He landed
success.
it. But okay,
Listen,
you
listen. I
forgot
gotta
he ran for
interject.
6 fucking rounds.
I
He landed
gotta
more than just
interject.
a jab. He
I
landed
gotta
quite a few.
Yeah, I want to
interject.
say
I gotta
something. I want to say
interject. I gotta
something.
interject. I gotta interject because guys, you're all talking at the same time here. I don't know if there's an issue with you guys hearing each other or whatever, but
can
everyone's
talk.
talking at the
I
same
can talk.
time.
WD.
So now, if
Right.
excuse me,
Most
who's
people don't
talking?
care.
Who's talking while I'm
Some
talking?
people
Who's
are
talking
doing
while
all
I'm
the
talking?
talking.
Who is
Guys,
talking
shut
while I'm
up.
talking?
Everybody, shut the fuck
I'm
up.
gonna start kicking.
BDA's
I'm gonna
talking.
have to
You're
start
talking.
kicking people out here because you guys can control yourselves. It's like a hen house, like Rapax said. All right, I think Bucho brought up
I'll
a
go.
good
I'll
point.
go.
Bucho brought up a good. I'm gonna kick you out, line legal, if you keep fucking over, man. Bucho brought up a good point. Okay, Jake Paul landed, for his level of experience, why he had great success because he landed a jab. But we don't judge fights based off of the guy's more experienced and he landed 3 shots, but the more inexperienced guy landed 1. So okay, I'm going to give him the round. That's impressive. I mean, he was running again. Even you said it yourself, Anderson. The guy was fighting in the ass style. It's a nullifier. It nullifies the other person's action. So right. So what the fuck are we talking about?
Yes. Those points can exist at the same time. They're not just because a degree of success is being had by Jake Paul doesn't mean that his style isn't still fucking terrible. Devin Haney has plenty of quote unquote success in his fights. His fights are garbage. I have those opinions of him, but it is still effective, right? In those early rounds, whether you think he was faking it or not, Anthony Joshua was not landing punches, period. Look at those early few rounds.
No, because
he
because
wasn't
Jake
doing
was
anything.
running. Because Jake was running.
Jake was still landing something. Yeah, he was. He was.
Jake was running, so
Guess
of
what?
course
That's
he's
still
not.
success. It's horrible. It's a horrible way of fighting, but it's still successful.
It's not successful. I mean, it depends
It
on what
is
your
that.
criteria. I mean, if the objective is not to get knocked out, then he was successful. If his objective was to win a
It's
round,
not just
I don't
that
think he was
though. If you
successful
look
at
at the
all.
quality
No,
of
no, no.
shots landed in those early rounds, AJ wasn't landing anything. Again, Jake wasn't really landing anything either, but he did slightly outland him in those rounds.
But how can you land on someone
Even
who
the
wants
official
to?
stats had
How
him
can you
outlanding.
land? How can
I
you
don't know.
land?
But he didn't win the round, so there was no success. I mean, winning the round.
He
I
did.
mean, what's the criteria
Some of
for
those first rounds, literally AJ did nothing.
scoring
He kind of did.
effective aggressiveness,
That's my
defense, and ring
How can you be?
generalship?
How can you be the effective aggressor if you're not landing punches? It's
You
not
cannot win a
effective.
round if you're running.
It's
You
irrelevant.
cannot win a round if you're running. You cannot win a round
Yeah,
if
you
you're
can.
running. That you're not
If
winning
your other
on the
opponent didn't
ring
land shit, you absolutely
generalship
can.
criteria.
Can I say
Ring
something?
generalship criteria.
So again,
That's something people
the
don't
four criteria,
understand.
right? Clean and effective punching is the main concern, right? That should always be the number one default. He did slightly outland
Who
them.
said that?
Joshua did not have effective punches in those early rounds. He didn't.
But
What's the next
hold on.
three? Ring
Let
generalship.
me say something.
If you're not landing shots, you're not an effective
He didn't
aggressor,
have
even if you're going
ineffective
forward.
punches, so they were
You're not.
ineffective punches. What's an ineffective punch?
Bro,
What do you mean? What's not? You
Well, you
basically
said
just
effective
said that Jake Paul
punching.
wasn't
I
having
mean,
effective
he
punches.
landed some punches, and he had the guy on the back foot. He's controlling the fight. He's winning the
Jake
round.
Paul
Yeah,
naturally was on the back
I
foot
mean,
even
come
when
on.
punches weren't being
Now we're
landed. That
defending
was his
us.
whole game
We're
plan.
defending runners
You can't
now.
say he had him on the back foot.
I understand.
Doing the
You
punches
gotta
when
let
he
Bucho talk. You
began
gotta
the
let
fight
Bucho talk. You
on the
gotta let
back foot.
you gotta let Bucho talk, man.
yeah. I also want to
You're,
say
you're
something whenever we
defending
get a
fucking
chance.
runners now. You're defending runners. That's not effective. That's not.
I'm not.
If you're running, you're losing the fucking round. That's pretty much it.
I mean, Jake
I
Paul's
mean,
not a
You
real
need to
cannot
be
give a
landing
guy
punches to win a
the
round.
round. He wasn't landing shots. He landed a jab in round 1 or something, or round 2. Like nobody even remembers what the fuck he landed.
Again,
He
it's a
barely
terrible way to
landed,
fight. But
and then
again,
he's
if you're
trying to
not
go for
able
the
to have
clinch.
success
He's not
yourself,
trying to
This
fight.
you're not
At this
winning
Not
either.
point,
winning under. He's not winning
at this
under
point,
ring generalship criteria.
This shouldn't even be a debate.
at this point, none
Who
of you
becomes
guys
a
can
ring
say
general if you're not able to have
that Jake,
success on the feet?
Well, that's the
bro.
other
At
thing,
this
though.
Look,
point,
Let me
you can't
say.
say Jake Paul's a fake fighter.
I
You
mean, I'm
can't
sorry.
be
He
a ring
landed the back
general if
foot.
you're not landing shots like that.
All right.
You
Hold
really
on.
Landed shots, and he
Please,
had the guy on the
please
back foot.
make that
Excuse me.
claim.
Come on,
Excuse me.
man.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
You need
Excuse me.
to have a degree of success to be a ring
No,
general.
if I land the
Excuse me.
jab and I start running, I'm
Can
not
you
going to
guys
win the
hear
round
me?
just because I landed
Can
the
you
jab.
guys
Because then you
hear
have to
me?
consider
Can you
everything else
guys
that
hear
happened
me?
after the jab.
Can you guys
And if
hear
you're
me?
running the whole
Again,
fucking
Can
time,
you
it's
guys
not,
hear
if I
me?
jab you and then nothing else happens,
Can you
you
guys
didn't
hear
win
me?
just
No,
because
you
I
don't win
backed
that.
you up.
No. You don't. No, because this
bro.
ring generalship criteria comes into place. If you're running the whole fucking time, you cannot win
You
the round with
guys,
one single
like, let
jab.
me talk. You're talking over each other. You're talking over each other, literally. You guys can't hear me or
No
something.
one's getting a chance to talk.
Now, here's what I want to say, man. Jeez, Luis. Let's also keep in mind the ring was huge.
Read a super chat.
The ring was huge.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that's
I'm
what I was
talking. I'm in
about
the
to
middle
say.
of talking. Everyone starts talking all at the same time. Do this, do that. Shut the fuck up and let me talk here. Jeez, Luis. Shout out to Paul Atreides for his contribution with the super chat. He says, the other side of the coin as Wilder fans, it's unprovable unless you can read minds. He ran and hogged for dear life and got finished. Big whoop. Well, shout out to Paul Atreides. Shout out to you, man, because he brings me to that point. Shout out to Paul Atreides. The ring was huge. The guy is running. AJ didn't land anything substantial in the early rounds. How can he land something substantial? Is the guy's breaking the rules by not trying. Running, one jab, clinch. Running, one jab, clinch. There's not much you can do against that.
Yeah,
He wasn't even landing that many jabs.
real
By the way,
fast.
he wasn't even landing that many jabs. You make it sound like he's landing a jab. He wasn't even landing that.
I never
He
said
wasn't
that
at
he
the
was
peak
landing a
performance.
whole
No, not
bunch.
you,
I
not you.
said that he
The way
outlanded AJ because
said it,
AJ landed nothing early.
Dude, look, that's what I was about to say. That's
Oh
what
my
I was.
God.
This is what I was about to say. It was a big ass ring. I think it was like a 22-foot ring. What did you expect AJ to do? Jake Paul never won no rounds. The dude is fucking flying on the back foot, fucking trying to prove I can hang with this bigger man. But he's not doing shit. In boxing, you're supposed to plant yourself, especially like a big guy like Anthony Joshua. If you wanna sit and trade in the center of the ring or like whatever, like back and forth, get into some type of exchange. Let's fucking box, motherfucker. The
He
other guy
wasn't
never
even
did
trying to
anything
do
of that.
that, man. But that's
He
the
didn't do it.
point. He
Not
wasn't even
Jay,
he outlanded
you
Joshua.
you cannot sit there and trade with Anthony Joshua. Are
You
you
call
fucking
that an
crazy?
effort, then
He's
you're
gonna fucking
crazy.
kill him.
Okay,
He's
of
gonna
course you
box
can, but
him.
then you're not gonna win the fight. But you cannot win the fight if you're not trying to win the
Win the
fight.
fight. You can. It's a sport at the end of the day. You can
Oh
still
my
outpoint
God!
him.
You understand
No,
what
it
I'm
makes
saying?
you
I
credibility when
understand.
you
I
think it.
understand what he was running. I clearly understand what he was running because he was gonna get knocked the fuck out. But you cannot.
Oh, he's
I
not
can go.
running.
I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that he was winning some rounds. Of course not, because he was
Shakur
in
is
survival
running.
mode. You don't win a
Look,
fight if you're in survival mode, and just because you land one jab or something.
bro,
Because
Shakur is
ring
running.
generalship counts.
Put
You want to
You're
ignore that
bugging.
shit.
Fucking
You're
what else?
bugging.
It does
Haney
count, but going forward doesn't win
but he
ring
wasn't
generalship.
actually
That's not what that
Come on,
means.
bro.
Yeah, going backwards doesn't win either, man. By the way, coming forward does win you the
Inherently,
fight.
no, it
If the guy
doesn't. It's whoever's
if the guy is
utilizing
barely
their game
It's
plan
a
for
real fight.
success.
no. If the guy's on the okay, are you telling me Jake Paul wasn't running away? Are you telling me he was actually trying to
I
win a
didn't say
fight
that.
on
I
the
didn't say that he
back?
wasn't.
Okay, so then you cannot say
But
he
it's
was
part
winning
of
the
his
round, right?
plan. As a smaller
Look,
guy
man.
moving up, that's absolutely part of
He
his
was
plan. Do you
part
think
of
his
his
plan
plan.
was to battle him in the middle?
No,
I
his
think his
plan
bro,
is
plan
to
was
make
to survive.
millions.
I think his plan was to survive. And that's what happened. He was on the back foot trying to survive. Yes, it was his plan. Of course, I'm not denying it wasn't his plan. Of course, it was his plan. That's why his brain was telling him, "I need to, be on the back foot." But he's not
Have a
winning the fucking fight.
22-foot ring.
He's on the back foot, making a miss and then paying whenever he has the opportunity. Because sometimes when he made a miss, he still didn't have the opportunity to land the shot because he knew there was a counter coming. So he just moved it out of the way. He didn't fucking run. He let him fucking came close for engagement. Engagement, made a miss and countered.
Damn it, I gotta go.
If you challenged him and you said, "I'm gonna fight this guy," there's weight divisions. Because he's a small guy. Well, let me say, dude, Gypsy, hold the fuck on, dude. There's weight divisions. I mean, but if you said, "Okay, I'm gonna fight this guy," and I just came in to survive, you get no extra credit points for being the smaller dude, applying that type of style, dude. You're either there to win or what, or to get extra points for fucking losing and pretending you won. It doesn't work like that.
No, man. If I land 10 jabs at you and you can't fucking touch me, I won that fucking round, bro. And I'm not talking about hugging and all that shit. Maybe you could make it clench once or twice. But if I jabbed you, landed a fucking maybe one good right hand on the body and moved out the way because I can't reach to your fucking chin, it's way up there. You know what I mean? I won that fucking round, man. I won that round. You didn't win that round because you what? You're running and chasing after me, bro. That's how boxing is.
So you're saying Jake Paul won? That's pretty good.
What you're saying? Jake Paul won. Jake Paul got knocked out. How can Jake Paul win that fight? Jake Paul won rounds, though. He won rounds.
No, he didn't.
He did.
No, he
okay,
didn't.
he did. All right. He didn't win rounds, bro. We didn't just witness what we witnessed. We didn't just see that.
And you're foolish enough to brag about
bro.
it.
That was we were delusional.
Bro,
we just fucking
you're
see.
delusional. You're delusional.
I might be
It's a
on
real
some
fight.
mushrooms and shit right now, bro.
Yeah, you probably
I'm
on something.
on some mushrooms. Yeah, that's for sure.
There you
But
go.
I don't know if I'm on mushrooms or you're on mushrooms because you're saying some other shit that I don't know, bro.
You know what's impressive, though? You know what's impressive is how you can speak so clearly with a dick in your mouth.
I mean, you like
fighting guys, let's keep it,
Bro, when I said shrooms, I don't mean an actual dick in your mouth, bro. I meant actual shrooms because it's shaped like a dick. That doesn't mean you fucking, you fucking queer.
Oh shit!
You guys are low tier.
Guys, I don't know what love fest you guys have for AJ.
Everybody, gotta refer to Gypsy as a they, them. He's a they, them.
I'm not a they, them guy.
Anyways, guys, don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps the show. Hit the like.
He's not lying.
Anyways, I don't listen. This idea that Jake Paul was, I understand. Like that guy wasn't there to fight. So, well, I'm not gonna give him any fucking rounds. The guy was running. AJ looks slow, of course. He's big as fuck, but. I mean, people think, "Oh no, Fury's gonna beat him now," but Fury's not gonna beat him. Fury's gonna come to fight, just like Ngannou came to fight.
What's the point thing? Are you entertained?
All right, Gypsy, please. Gypsy, you always talk about.
To top it off, once Jake Paul slowed down a little bit, it wasn't like he was there in some exchanges to where he held his own. He was tough. At the first sign, at the first moment he got clipped, he went down.
Yeah.
As soon as Joshua hunted him down, he got him. That's it. Dude was never in the fight.
Look, and I want to say, the flopping, I was so surprised that fucking Jake Paul, once there was any kind of adversity, literally just flopped to the fucking ground. How many goddamn times? One time to where AJ fell on top of him. And it was happening early too, man. Like, you can't tell me that it was cardio. I mean, he definitely tired out like by the second round. But I mean, in the first fucking minute and a half, he's falling over. That's out of fucking fear, man. That's out of like, oh God, I don't have any answers. I'm about to get hit. Like, and that shit don't look good for him either, man. If they're cooperating, he's not going to look like a bitch like that. He's going to at least stand. He looked like a fucking.
You know what? I think cruiserweight knocks him out like quicker. Cruiserweight because they're gonna be faster. And AJ, I mean, he was big and like.
Let's face it.
You put him against Opetaya.
Opetaya
just knocked this guy out.
Bro, he doesn't need to fight Opetaya. He needs to fight someone that is more reasonable to what his capabilities are. And what he did was pretty decent. It wasn't like he's a 6. Realistically, he's not. He doesn't even deserve to be an 8-round fighter. He's supposed to be a 6-round fighter because his body's not used to 8 yet. But I guess he's really pushing himself to make it to the 8 and the 9 and the 10. And then eventually one day we'll hear he's doing 11s and 10s.
Man.
But congratulations, though, bro. Congratulations. I respect you. Gotta give credit where credit's due.
I don't know what this guy's
last one
smoking.
round with fucking
Bro,
Anthony
shut the
like
hell
that,
up.
bro.
Shut
No,
up.
okay,
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. God damn.
Hey,
That
guys.
guy's insane. That fight was fake as fuck, man. Anthony Joshua didn't do shit for like 5 rounds. He was just following him around. Fucking didn't even sweat.
I
This
think
is, like,
that's the
ridiculous.
problem, though.
I mean, Jake
I
Paul
think
isn't
that's
at the
the issue.
post-fight press conference, guys. He got his jaw broken, bro.
Yeah, but
even when Joshua hit him,
that was supposed to happen.
even when Joshua hit him with that last shot, he was still holding back. He didn't
There was
even.
nothing on it.
I've seen guys way bigger.
I'm
Shut up.
I'm just kind of curious because there's
Shut
some
up,
like
Joshua.
no.
I've seen Joshua
hold on.
knock out guys like 2.
Guys, let him finish and then you
pounds.
can jump in. Man, Jesus Christ. Go ahead, finish your point.
I've seen guys that are fucking like 60 pounds heavier than Jake Paul take that shot and fucking get buzzed but keep walking. That was a fake ass punch. Like, I'm not saying the fight was rigged. They were fucking dancing around, whatever, but Joshua could have killed that guy in the first. That was fucking dangerous, man. That's like when they put a club fighter against a fucking actual champion or pro. Like,
all right, yo,
All
you
right,
just
so
said it
you
right
think
there.
it was
The dangerous. Listen, hey,
somebody else wants to say something about this? Fake or not?
I did. I think on that point, right? I think whatever you think of, who won rounds or whatever, like obviously Joshua looked like shit. I think we can all agree on that. Like, not just like not throwing punches, like scared to throw combinations, but there are all these moments that like Jake circled out to his left. Joshua could have cracked him with a right, but he just wouldn't throw the punch. He couldn't get the timing. He looked slow to me. I was watching some of his fights when he was coming up, like when he was fighting, non-title fights. He was fighting sort of journeyman on the come up, regional guys. He was much faster, much more vicious. Some of them were Jake Paul's height. So, man, I don't know. I think when we like kind of projected towards Fury is, pretty confident in moving around and sticking a jab in your face. And that little bit that Jake Paul did that bothered Joshua. And so that's not a good sign. If you look at his career, he always had trouble with guys who are faster than him. I think speed actually is Joshua's best asset. He's used to being the faster fighter. When he fought Joseph Parker, when he fought Povetkin, when he fought obviously Ruiz and Usyk and even Dubois, he always he had problems in all those fights because the opponent was faster than him. So I think Fury was faster than him. It's been proven when you compared him head to head in the Usyk fights, and I don't think it's going to be good for him. I don't know if that fight's even going to sell, to be honest.
I don't think that
was a bad look.
I don't think that fight indicates anything.
I just got word that Nikisa Badarian said Jake Paul got drove to the hospital.
I don't think that fight indicates anything how Joshua looked against Fury, man. Like, I can't believe we're actually putting this fight as like, it's like like from the first 30 seconds, Joshua could have just bulldozed him. There's no way you watched that fight and thought like, oh man, Joshua looked. He literally looked. He didn't even break a sweat, man. Like, I don't know how long you've been watching boxing for, but it's like that just doesn't happen.
I just don't agree with you, man. I don't think that he could have. I think that was him trying. The punches he threw when he fell down, when Jake fell down a few times, those were signs of frustration. I think he had trouble pulling the trigger. And remember the Helenius fight? How terrible he looked against him and how terrible he looked against Franklin.
Yeah, I know. I've seen those fights. I just even those guys would fucking kill Jake Paul. The fact that you're like,
of course they would, but what I'm saying is that
you're
Joshua,
like, I don't know, man.
Well, just consider
that's what it is.
What an actual high level fighter at Golovkin does to another high level fighter is not on his level, right? He tracks the guy down, and stops him, and Joshua couldn't do that to this guy, whether he's running or not. It's not like he's a competent boxer, man.
Hey, it's a bunch of white boys.
why
It's a
you
bunch of
went.
white boys that like think this shit's real.
That's why you
Jake
went
Paul.
all at it.
This is I don't know, man. This you're like comparing Golovkin fighting Vanez. Like it's like what are you talking about, man? Like this is nothing near that. This is a kid fucking. This is not even a club fighter. This is a kid that I fucking.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
it's
bro! I
not
don't
close.
even.
So he should be able to put them away in the first round. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no shit. That's what we're saying. Oh my god! All right, man.
Dude, look at all those look at all those
AJ
half
is?
steps back that Joshua took when he was trying to corner Jake Paul on the ropes. He was literally scared to let his punches go, man. He looked pathetic.
You're fucking insane, man. I'm just.
You know what
fucking
AJ
insane.
The last
AJ
boxer he
is a
fought,
freak, that's
he
why.
got destroyed.
This had its
The last
15
actual
seconds of fame.
world like level boxer he fought in Dubois, he got absolutely destroyed. And then the rematch with Ruiz, he fought scared as shit.
You know what? You know what
Oh my
AJ
God,
is?
Yeah, but
AJ
what about against Helenius,
freak.
against Otto Wallin? I mean,
Yeah,
these are
Helenius, he looked terrible.
when it came to Jake Paul, that guy was running. Like, that guy was running, and then I think AJ like he kind of like respected the speed of Jake Paul. He's like, okay, I mean, this guy might like, he looks quick. He's pretty good on
Are we
feet.
serious, man? Every time.
What I think is
by the way,
Joshua.
Then I think after Joshua felt Jake Paul's punching power, he didn't give a fuck. He's like, okay, this guy can't hurt me. And we saw it. Like he landed a big right hand. Jake Paul landed a big right hand. And
oh my
yeah,
god, bro!
it was over.
This is insane, bro. Jake Paul landed on him, and Joshua just walked through it. Like it was just like, like what am I supposed to do? Like, do I pretend I was hurt? Do I just keep walking forward? Do I just like stand back for a bit? Like, it's just I don't know, man. Just to hear this guy's like comparing, I don't know. It's just fucking crazy. I can't believe
I mean, no, like they're not video game characters. The guy is like over 200 pounds. He's in his prime. If someone who has decent enough punch technique crouches like Jake Paul does and throws an overhand, like whips it, and it even slaps you, it'll still bother you.
These guys actually like Jake Paul. These guys.
That's
reality.
That's reality. You go to a boxing gym, you see a professional boxer. They spar a lot of times, and they spar somebody that's just a sparring guy, and you can see the sparring guy. He's doing pretty well, but. So I mean, later on, it's not all gonna happen in one round or in 30 seconds, 40 seconds. Especially if the guy is running, the time's running down, counting down and shit. So
what money can buy. You guys forget what money can buy. Money can buy you the best roids. Money can buy you the best fucking coaches. Money can buy you the best.
Yeah. So what?
Money can buy you conversation.
Excel very, very. It can excel. Make you excel
So
much.
So how can we gas
out? Well, he gassed out because
he was running like a bitch.
Good enough. Bro, you're talking about a guy that just picked up boxing at the age of what, 25?
Yeah.
How old was he when he picked up boxing? And then he got
23.
He's not 23. Bro, he's supposed to be picking up much earlier than that.
This is like this guy's Rocky Balboa. This is like Rocky right here for this guy. Like he beat, when he like in the first movie and shit. Like he made it towards the end, man. He did it. It's like you fell for the trick. It's just like I don't know. I don't.
Bro, this is not.
I think you're just severely overrating Joshua, man. He looks bad.
Have you seen what steroids do, my guy? Have you seen what steroids do? Have you noticed some shit, bro? I know. I
just don't take your serious.
Listen,
cocaine does.
No, Jake Paul didn't do shit. Jake Paul didn't do fucking shit. Just because you were hold on, Gypsy, stop yelling. Just because the fight didn't end in 30 seconds or one round doesn't mean he's like Jake Paul showed us something. He showed us he can run, he can clinch. He clinched multiple times, and the referee was just letting them clinch. Like if I was Joshua, would have kept hitting the guy. This is what actually Joshua started doing after. Like every time Jake Paul clinched and the referee didn't say break, this guy AJ started just to hit the guy. He should have done it from the beginning because the referee was never gonna say fucking break. He didn't want to say break because he's the referee told try to stall the fucking fight, allow the fight to be stalled.
Bucho, I agree. It doesn't show that Jake Paul showed us anything. I think Anthony Joshua showed us something, which is that he's pretty much done physically. He can't compete at a high level physically. It doesn't.
Is that really what you saw, man?
Capable,
is
man.
that really?
Look,
are you serious?
You just mentioned
Hold on. Did you see a fresh AJ?
These niggas are retarded, bro.
You just mentioned the clinch, dude.
I feel like these guys just got on the internet like 2 years ago. Like, bro, like Like these guys just discovered YouTube 2 years ago.
we're the ones falling for it. We're the ones getting trolled. We're the ones falling for it.
Done. 5 rounds. That's all he has left. 5 rounds and his chin is fucking cracked. He's done.
I don't know about that, but hold on. You guys mentioned
his chin
the
is
clinch
fucking
stuff.
cracked, bro. I'm telling you right now.
All right.
Yeah, okay, man.
Calm down. All right. No, but you guys mentioned the clinch stuff, right? A guy Joshua's size, and you saw how easily he was able to throw Paul around the ring. Why couldn't he, just impose his size on him?
Well, I don't know, man. Why couldn't he? Why couldn't he?
Because there was an
I don't know, man. Why couldn't
I
he?
don't know. I just don't. I don't understand what he gains by doing something that's easy to find out that you're doing something illegal. You can lose
It's
more
called
money.
sportsmanship. It's called sportsmanship, and like, oh, let me just whatever, just let me throw on the show. I know what this is.
No, I agree that Joshua was carrying him to some degree. I mean, but
okay,
I think he figured that this guy would this guy would get tired,
to some
right?
degree, huh?
Look, I'm not expecting Joshua
I
to
think
go in
he
there.
figured that this guy was going to get tired, and it'll be easier for him to take him out later.
Oh
but
my God,
the
bro.
fact that he didn't want to try is indicative of the fact that he can't.
Okay, man.
Why wouldn't he try to get rid of him early?
Nah, bro. Nah,
What?
bro.
Oh
You're
my God.
You're slow, bro.
Keep talking over here.
I'm a retard, yeah.
I mean, Dinamita
Look,
said
I'm
it,
not.
man. I mean, you said the shit
I'm
was
not
dangerous,
expecting.
man.
I'm not
He said the
expecting
shit was
Joshua to go.
dangerous.
intelligent
Hey man, come on.
part-time
I'm
stoner.
not expecting Joshua to go in there and one punch him like, I'm not expecting Joshua to be like, yeah, fuck it, let me get rid of him in the first 30 seconds. Jab, 1-2, there, he's out. Obviously, he's not gonna do that, right? Because like, what the fuck is the point of everybody coming out? But like, to pretend
Pride.
Okay, man.
Well, I mean, okay.
So you're saying AJ wanted to put on a
not
show, right? So you're saying AJ wanted to put on a show. Well, what type of show did he put? Like,
how
okay,
come-
so he
well, then
allowed,
Josh-
so
well,
he
Josh
didn't do
allowed
anything.
Jake Paul. So what was the point? So just knock
He
him
knocked
out.
out. He
Because you're
knocked
not
out
putting on a show,
Ngannou
guys.
early, right?
Just because you're going
Bucho.
3 rounds and
Look,
2
check
rounds,
it out,
3
Bucho.
rounds. That's not putting on a show. That's not
Check it
putting
out,
on a
Bucho.
show.
But he knocked out.
Hold on.
Right?
Let me lay
context
it
of that
out.
is
Let me lay it
No,
out.
he was. Hey, by the way, guy, the crowd was booing.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me lay it out.
So what type of show was
So
that?
the promoter was MVP. So you know who's signing the check is going to be Jake Paul. So say me and you are going to have a fight.
And
you are
Eddie
a
Hearn
world
was
champion.
also.
You are your levels above
Guy,
me in every
can you
way.
please? Somebody's talking and they're just jumping. Go ahead, Solers.
Yeah. So say I'm paying you to fight me. Your levels above me by like we're worlds apart in skill and size, right? But I'm paying you $70 million. All right, bro. Like let me get the championship experience, bro. I'm a businessman. Let me buy the experience here. I'm gonna give you this money. We'll go a couple rounds. You know what I mean? If I can make it to the end, we'll see. But just don't hurt me too much. Don't hurt me too bad. Or let me just go a couple rounds with the champ. Okay, I can do that. Right? Joshua can do that. He can wing a couple shots until he gets tired. Put one on him. Put one right hand on him. Okay, I'm done. That's it. Nobody got hurt. We both go home with hella money. So he bought his experience. Like y'all guys don't see that. That's not how it looks to y'all.
100%.
Yeah.
No.
I understand what you're saying. It's possible. It's not like unlikely. I mean, yeah, it's possible. Give me 3 rounds, then you can knock me out, or you can go at it.
Becoming
real.
Don't hurt me too bad.
The thing is, like, it's is it a coincidence that he got knocked out as soon as he got tired and stopped running?
Well, yeah,
I mean, this is the way I see it, right? Like, the way I see it, he got tired, stopped running, and then AJ just finished the guy.
And to be honest, look, the guy was sparring to fight a heavyweight. He probably already knew that this guy got too much power because he's bigger than me. And then when he was preparing for the fight and sparring, he probably just trained to fucking run from bigger guys. That's what he did. That's why he did this well in that regard. Not in winning, not in exchanging, not in fighting for the simple fact of fucking running. We was just training to do that in the ring.
No, that was paid
Oh,
off.
he was the ring general.
He took it easy on that fight.
No, but I can understand what Gonzalo was saying. I mean, the guy can just run.
Look, Bucho, part of the
He couldn't
script.
even finish that. He couldn't even do that.
The script was he was going to go 8 rounds. The script was he was going to go 8 rounds. It was going to be a moral victory.
100%.
Anthony Joshua looks vulnerable. He calls out, but he still wins. So then he calls out Tyson Fury, right? But look, that's what I was saying earlier. Jake Paul couldn't even follow his own script, bro. He couldn't even follow it. He couldn't last 8 rounds.
No,
he carried.
He was out of shape. You saw how
Hold on.
puffy he looked in there.
I have a question.
There's no scenario where Joshua where Josh was just letting this guy tire himself out. Like he literally didn't do anything for like the first 5 rounds. He was just watching him run around.
Well,
Like
because
there's no
Jake Paul
world.
was running. Jake Paul was running. Holy shit! Didn't you see Jake Paul run like a bitch?
It was a
Didn't you see Jake Paul clinch? Didn't you see Jake Paul clinch and the referee not fucking break them up? Like he was allowing to clinch for like 30 seconds. I was like, and then I think AJ started to realize. Okay, this referee is not breaking us up. I'm gonna start hitting the guy because he's not calling break. So that was a plan. One and a left clinch.
He carried his ass. He was pretending to miss.
First round, and that
He
was
was
it.
swinging.
He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. He wanted to knock his ass on the first round so they could sell the Tyson Fury fight.
Yeah, exactly. He was.
AJ, what do you
get over it. Tyson Fury's garbage. Get over it.
That dude was missing on purpose. That shit looked dumb as hell. That looked super dumb.
I don't know, man. This guy's drunk, bro. This guy's drunk.
Tyson Fury got beat by Ngannou.
AJ was missing on purpose, man.
Tyson Fury to get knocked out, but this wasn't the way, bro. He was supposed to knock him out the first round and then go in there and do a number on Tyson. But guess what?
You think Joshua really gonna knock out
AJ? Look, Jake Paul's worth money, bro. They're not done with that. They're not gonna let this guy lay him out in 1 round and they lose their product.
Well,
that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. You think they're gonna let Joshua kill this kid? Like, bro, like
when Tyson Fury
do you believe that? Do you believe that Jake Paul would have taken this shit if he thought AJ was for real and he was just gonna lay him the fuck out? No,
I think
Jake Paul would like run for 8 rounds.
Believes in fiction novels.
Yeah, this was always going to be bullshit. This was always bullshit.
Bro,
he took
it easy on him. Fiction novels, my ass. Mike
took
Tyson
it
had
easy
better
on that
success
guy.
in the first 2 rounds than he did.
He didn't. This fucking guy
Come
took
back
it
down
easy
to reality, dude. Come back down to reality.
Hey, wait, they're tripping. Are we tripping or are they tripping? Are they trolling us? Are we being trolled right now?
Even when Jake Paul was shut up, Jesus. Even when Jake Paul was clinching Joshua, he didn't even move it. He didn't move him at all. Even when Jake Paul was clinching Joshua, he didn't move him at all. Didn't push him back. Josh was just standing there like a robot. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, get up here. Come on,
dude's almost 40, dude. This is nothing. This is bullshit. It's garbage.
This actually rose the stock of it, Jake.
He's not 40. He's 30. He just turned 36, dude. Like
he's
literally
40. He's approaching 40 years old, bro.
This was supposed to raise the stock of AJ. It dropped the stock of AJ.
Dude,
no, it didn't. Man. Are you fucking
This is the same AJ that was fighting like that against Hellenius. Against Dubois, he looked like shit. He's fucking shot.
He fucking carried the guy, man.
This win was Otto Wallin, and that was like I don't even know how many fucking years ago.
You could tell he's pulling his punches. He pulled almost all his punches. He pulled almost every punch he threw.
He missed. He didn't pull the punch.
No, he was missing on. He very clearly missed on purpose. He was swinging at the air on purpose. That shit. He was carrying.
No, it's because he threw a slow ass left hook, leading left hook. He should have, threw a jab and then a left hook. He wasn't. And the guy and Jake Paul. I mean, he just docked. He just docked, man. I mean, if you spar somebody that's really good, like a pro, you can actually slip some punches. It's not impossible.
Yeah, but I think AJ
it's not like I mean, this guy's not a Super Saiyan or some shit. Like he's just a washed up fucking heavyweight that's big as fuck. He drained probably because he had to weigh in at 245. He didn't want to weigh that shit. I don't remember the last time he weighed 145. 145, 245. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that he actually missed a fucking left hook. Now it's possible.
But he was throwing all kinds of punches at the air on purpose. He had to make it look good, right?
He didn't throw that many actually because he couldn't throw that many because Jake Paul was running, so there wasn't an opportunity to throw any fucking punches.
His right hook was compromised.
He was running and clinching.
It looked like a bullshit sparring session.
He was running and clinching, so there wasn't many opportunities for AJ to throw any fucking shots.
But it looked like a sparring session to me, a very light one.
Are we really saying that?
Until he started to step it up.
36 washed up for heavyweight?
36 is like prime, no? That's like a prime heavyweight.
No, not anymore. And it's just,
what?
I mean, not anymore. No. Listen. 36 used to be old as fuck before the supplements and all that shit. So, but still, AJ, when was the last time he looked good? Ngannou against Dubois.
He never really looked good
against Hellenius.
Didn't he knock out Hellenius cool?
Yeah, but remember that fight? But nothing. But remember, nothing happened. Remember, even people were like,
no, it was bad, but it was like he knocked him out. Like that's what I'm saying, man. Like, yeah, exactly. That's the point. What do you mean?
AJ's peak was Klitschko, and it slowly dipped and
Okay,
dipped
man.
even more. And
Oh
dipped
my
even
god!
more,
See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. This guy's insane.
Oh, it did.
You're
Bro,
going way
it did.
back.
Look, watch his fights.
Keep in mind that Gypsy King is the one that claims he squat 1,000 pounds.
I didn't say it's I squat 1,000 pounds. You jackass. You're fucking retarded, bro. You are
yeah,
retarded.
you did. Or I think you said you squatted or like you deadlifted 1,000 pounds, something like that.
You're a retard, my guy. I never said 1,000 pounds, first of all.
You were doing hip thrust. You were doing hip
When
thrust
I
with
show you
1,000 pounds.
what's up, my nigga, and I never said
1,000 pounds, nigga.
All right, guys.
Also,
Fucking delusional, nigga.
You're retarded. Nothing delusional about me. Just like Terrence Crawford beating Canelo, my guy. That's delusional. You're a fucking retard. Shut the fuck
you're
up.
delusional thinking Roach beat Pitbull Cruz, dog. You're fucking delusional.
Bro, well, like, there's a good percentage of people who think that against the half the world as well.
Hey, fool, lay off
All right.
lay off
So guys, here's the question: Is Is AJ shot? Did his stock go down? What do you guys think? Yes or no?
If he what?
Like, did his value? The stock? Did it go down?
You want me to be honest,
I think it went up.
Like
Actually,
AJ's stock has been on like stagnant for like a couple of fights now.
4 years now, no?
Yeah, since like he lost to Usyk twice. He had that meltdown in the middle of the ring. Like, I think no, seriously, bro, his stock has been like stagnant, bro. It hasn't been up, it hasn't been down. ¿Sí me entiendes?
So you're telling me, so you're telling me, wait. You're telling me Joshua hurt Usyk with body shots in the first or second fight. You're telling me AJ couldn't do that to Jake Paul in fucking 8 rounds?
He did. He stopped him. He did.
He carried him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
okay, guy. Usyk was coming in and out. Did Jake Paul fight like Usyk? No, he was running. He was clinching.
I don't think he was running fast enough for this guy not to know.
Yeah, I know, man.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Look at this guy. The ring is so big. Joshua looks like a fucking lightweight in there.
It was crazy.
He looks like a bantamweight.
Usyk
that ring is huge.
Steroid bum. That's what Joshua is. He's a steroid bum.
Also, people bring up Ngannou. Yeah, man. Joshua made easy work of Ngannou because he knocked down Fury and he's trying to set that fight up. Like, he fucked that guy up for a reason.
No, Ngannou was just standing there like an idiot, like a rock. Like, he thought he could, he could like see AJ's punches. He could punch with AJ. He couldn't. He was an idiot. But this guy, Jake Paul, was running.
Guys getting
and then he got tired and got knocked out.
I just don't see a world where we give Jake. I mean, Jake Paul didn't do anything to me. Like, I don't know. He just didn't do anything for me. Like, yeah, it looked like Joshua was like, I'm not even gonna chase him down. It's just like, just wait till he gets tired and push him down.
Moses Atama being bigger. If he pulled his punches, he would still outwork him, outpunch him. That was bum performance. End of story.
Yeah, listen. I can understand it looks fake too. It could have been fake. I don't know, but AJ didn't fight with like massive urgency.
No, he didn't.
Until later, but then
he looked like he's pulling everything. He was like pulling everything. When you really
he wasn't even throwing that many shots.
He wasn't trying to hurt that guy. He wasn't trying to hurt
him.
Not
at all.
He was not trying to hurt him. Even the punches at the end, he was pulling them. They were like 20% of his power. He wasn't punching through him. Like, look, he hit him with a right hand, right? He hit Ngannou with a jab straight right, and he fucking knocked him dead. Look at when he hits Jake with that shit. That's not even close to his full power.
Yeah, but Ngannou was just standing there fucking.
But he wasn't trying to hurt him. Remember when there was a point where, look, AJ hit him with a little jab to the body, and then he hit him with the straight right hand, just like Ngannou. Except he didn't.
Yeah, but Ngannou wasn't on the back foot though.
Jake was on the ropes when he hit him with that straight right hand, and it was nowhere near to the shot that he hit Ngannou with. He didn't lean into it, man. He didn't put his weight into it.
You know what? Jake Paul saw some of these punches coming. Ngannou, he didn't see shit coming. I don't know why, but
I don't think it matters with a guy that big and heavy and strong, and he hits you with that straight
right hand.
No,
you can see a shot coming, you can move, right?
Oh, he didn't move when he had right hand.
You can roll with the shot. Actually, Jake
didn't
Paul
roll with it.
rolled with one of those shots.
AJ just didn't put a power on it. He didn't put any power on it, and it still knocked him down.
How does Jake Paul do against Ngannou?
How does Jake Paul do against Ngannou?
Another fixed fight. Ngannou will
I
take
think
it
he
easy
can
on him.
run for 8 rounds.
I think Ngannou
Well,
will
maybe
take it easy
if
on
he
him.
gets tired. I don't know.
And dude, this guy will never take a fight if he thinks those guys are going to fight him for real and actually try to hurt him. He won't take it.
Exactly. Of course
I
not.
agree.
It's never gonna It's never gonna happen.
Why would he? He's making money fooling everybody.
Yeah, exactly. That's what this was.
Okay,
It's like, hey,
okay,
hit me, don't hurt me too bad.
And we're talking about it for the last 2 hours.
All right. So AJ's stock went down. Some people claim that. Okay, what about no? Who said no?
Man, it definitely builds up that Tyson Fury fight, doesn't it? Oh yeah, he's gonna lay him out. Everybody, put your money on Fury. Put your money on Fury, and guess what? I think AJ's gonna lay him out. I think AJ will lay Fury out.
I think so too. Man. I think it's possible. Listen, I don't think it's Fury. Everybody's Fury's gonna win. I think Gibbs is saying that Fury's gonna win easily. I don't
AJ
think
won't
so.
be throwing arm punches against Fury.
No, he won't. He'll try to knock him
no,
out.
but then Fury's gonna be he's gonna be trying to land shots. But see, Fury's gonna be running like a bitch and fucking clinching like that.
Yeah, Fury will run too. Yeah, he'll try to do what he
not
did
like
with
that.
Wilder.
Not like that. He's not trying to win some rounds, like like he did against fucking Usyk. He's backing up, and then he's gonna stand his ground for a little bit and move. Jake Paul wasn't trying to do any of that. He was just running.
Yeah, Fury's too big of a target. He ain't no Usyk. He ain't gonna be able to dance the way that guy does.
I don't know, man. All I know is I didn't learn anything about. All I know is that
happen regardless, as far as I'm concerned.
All right, so you guys are saying this was a setup, and so now Jake Paul, his career is still alive, his boxing career, I guess. So
well, he said at the end that he's not done. He said he's not done, and it's all because AJ took it easy on him, and this was a moral win for him. He's like, look, I went 6 rounds with AJ.
Right.
And then AJ doesn't look too good, so everybody puts their money on Fury.
What's next?
Exactly.
What's next?
What's next for AJ is Fury.
Anthony,
for Jake Paul, I'd say all kinds of bums. Don't be shocked if he fights Deontay Wilder. He might get Wilder next.
That's possible. Okay, but when it comes to bumps, I think it's over. That ship has sailed. Nobody's gonna be after fighting AJ. Who wants to see? He's gonna be like a downgrade. Like nobody's gonna watch fucking Jake Paul fight.
He can now market himself on that. He's like, I went 6 with Anthony Joshua.
I'm gonna fight a former UFC champion again or something.
Right now, Andre Ward's been wanting to fight AJ for a long time, and now he's looking at it going, "Well, this Jake Paul guy could do this. I could beat him."
Probably.
Which I don't think he could.
No, man, come on.
That'd be funny if Jake Paul knocks out Andre Ward. Then he would be an all-time great in my book.
That would be hilarious.
He lays on Andre Ward.
I don't know. I used to think it's just so crazy to be like, I don't know. It's like, okay, if you put Betterby in there, I bet everybody would change their tune, right? Everybody be like, no, Betterby would dispatch him in like 2 rounds, blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, yeah, no shit. He's going to fucking go in there, actually fight and be like, yeah, let me break. I don't know. It's just, dude, I just don't believe that someone that has like 50 pounds on you, has so much more experience than you, and fucking they touch you, you fucking break. Is gonna,
Yeah, 100%. Should have been out of there in 1 round.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen boxers that
times this guy fell
somebody.
over?
Do you guys think he was gonna knock him out with a jab or something? Like
he could have, but he wasn't putting punches.
No, you can't. He didn't put
power on anything. Yeah, he would have, man. Come on.
He barely put power on anything.
Darnell Whitaker knocked out Juan Nazario with a jab.
Dude, you should look.
Yeah, how rare is that, man? Like,
AJ put nothing on those punches, dude. Nothing on those punches.
Lara knocked out that one dude, Cornflake, with the jab. I forgot on what Andy Ruiz versus Ariola on the.
Yeah, I know it's possible, but it's not likely. And anyways, Jake Paul was running, and as soon as he stopped running, he got knocked out. As he should have got knocked out, obviously, because
the problem was Jake Paul gassed out like in round 3, though. Like Joshua could have just jumped all over him and been like, "Yeah, let me just he could have flurried on him. It would have been over. It could have been over. Like
100%. The guy's used to fighting 12-round fights. This guy's fighting an 8-round fight. You should be able to
AJ
be
is
on.
not a guy who's gonna swarm you. He's never been that guy. He's always trying to like pick the right shot, and this is what he was doing against Hellenius. He took him way too long. He was
not even against the
that's his
novice whose
fucking
budget.
style. He's not gonna go in there like Arturo Gatti, fucking Maidana or something.
Doesn't
He
matter.
knows he was
He's
gonna
got
catch.
the pressure, the gas
AJ knew
to
he was
go.
gonna catch this guy, and AJ knew he was gonna. He was taking his time after at some point, and he's like, "Okay, now I got him." Like he wasn't gonna swarm in. Like he's like, imagine. Can you imagine AJ doing like a Maidana type of thing? He's throwing a bunch of punches, getting in there. No.
I mean, but
Yeah, that's
you're
not his
saying
style.
you're saying that as if Jake Paul's power or punches had any effect on Joshua. Like there was, I
No,
think
but
some guy
AJ
in here
doesn't want to
said.
look. Sorry, yeah, but AJ doesn't want to look like an idiot because he knows that Jake Paul, he's flashy, and he doesn't want to those the highlight reels where he's getting tagged. And it happened once, right? He like Jake Paul under a massive right hand that didn't do shit, obviously, but AJ didn't want to get caught with those flashy punches, so he was taking his time. If he goes in there like Maidana, he's gonna give Jake Paul opportunity to land some shots, and he's gonna look He's gonna look like it's gonna be embarrassing, you know. So he was taking his time, jabbing, trying to find the right shot. Maybe he took too long. Yeah, maybe he could have done a little bit more, but later on he realized I got this guy, and he got him out of there.
That's the main.
Jake Paul was playing. Jake Paul was getting played with in there, man. That was nothing for this guy.
You think I don't know, man. After this one, let's see Tommy Fury versus Joshua. Then fuck
Dude,
it, man.
he fucking played with that guy, man. He could have killed Jake Paul. Did you see Jake Paul? Look, AJ barely even touched him. This guy looks like he was gonna die. He was red like a tomato. He was red like a tomato in there, and this guy's barely hitting him with anything. He's falling over.
Julio, he was throwing jabs in there that was touching him to the stomach, that was making him take 5 steps backwards.
Yeah, he's barely touching him with anything, and yet you see Jake Paul's like dying in there. He's falling over in exhaustion.
I don't know, man. It's just like, to me, it's just like now we're saying we're getting into the discussion of if is Tommy Fury one of the best boxers. Yeah, it's just like,
oh, come
is Tommy
on.
Fury one of the best boxers?
That guy. AJ could have gone another fucking 15 rounds and she was nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Joshua was throwing his punches and he still put the guy down that many times.
Yeah, he could have literally killed that guy if he would.
Didn't he fracture his jaw? Is that true?
He probably lied, it's more bragging rights, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look, I got a broken jaw. Yeah, okay.
Did Joshua even sweat? I don't even think he sweat, man.
Nah.
I'm pretty sure Joshua he didn't need to sit down between rounds. He could probably stood up the whole time.
He just put the kid out of his misery. That's what it was. You saw he's falling over. He's like, I'll pretend. I'll just hit you with 20% right now. And the referee will stop this just to, give you a break.
And this is a conspiracy about him. And I'm pretty sure that they probably said, listen, a lot of people betted a knockout in the first 3 to 4 rounds. They probably said, listen, carry the dude a little bit. Then stop. Yeah.
You saw in the broadcast, they put in large print. They put real, like it's a real fight.
This is not an exhibition. Like, okay.
You saw Jake was fucked up, dude. He was standing up on his, when he went down, he got up. He was on his tippy toes, like he could barely stand. He was so fucked up.
Yeah, but all jokes aside, don't y'all give him props? I mean, he laced up. Laced up.
I will do that. I will do that.
Gypsy.
Hold on.
He was gonna fight Little Tank at first. Keep that in mind, dude.
Most of y'all won't even show your face. Most of y'all won't even show your face on YouTube, but you're gonna criticize somebody going in front of everybody to fight in front of the world. Like, I give him props.
Dude, he was gonna fight 130 pound
What props?
He was gonna fight a 130 pounder.
Okay, can you beat Jake's ass? Can you beat Jake's ass?
Yes.
Can you beat Jake's ass?
Your ass. I can beat your ass.
You can't be, dude. You can't even show your face. You're a whack ass.
Everyone here knows how I look. Everyone here knows how I look.
Because you hide your face.
What are you talking about?
No,
everyone knows how I look.
Wait. Why do you want to see men's faces, Gypsy?
And Jake's
also concerned when men look.
That's weird.
I'm saying people are scared to show their face. People are scared to show their face.
Why are you using Beetlejuice's photo?
Jake Paul's ass. I don't get
why are you using Beetlejuice's photo, bro?
Because there's trolls all over.
I don't get that argument. That argument doesn't even make sense, dude. You go on the internet to be anonymous.
Using Beetlejuice's photo.
That argument doesn't make sense.
Let's
Shut
put our
up!
social
Shut
security
up!
numbers on there too.
How much money?
Guys, one at a
Yeah,
time, please,
exactly.
please,
This guy makes no
guys,
sense.
one at a
This guy
time.
makes no
There's
sense.
people listening. There's
How much
people listening.
money?
Let's share
How
our
much?
social
How
security
much?
number.
Okay, how much money are y'all making on this podcast?
None, bro. We come in here for fun. You
Okay,
idiot.
okay,
This
okay,
makes no
okay, okay,
sense.
okay,
Just-
okay, none. But how much did Jake make tonight?
I don't care. It doesn't make
You're
sense.
not getting any of it,
you
so
don't
what does
care
it
because
matter?
you're not
going
like
on
800
here?
million,
Yeah, I
bro.
don't know what
Hey,
the point is.
Gypsy, I have a question.
He's
Gypsy, I have a question.
That's not
How much
Gypsy.
did
That's
you make
Southpaw.
tonight doing an insurance scam? How much did you make tonight?
insurance. What are you
Exactly.
talking about, dude? I make
Yeah.
6 figures. I don't need to make nothing else.
That's
I
right
make
hand
6
retard,
figures.
bro.
It's funny how
I make
everyone who
6
comes on
figures,
here
bro.
makes
What do
six
you make?
figures. It's funny.
All
Everyone
right,
comes
guys,
on
guys,
making six
guys,
Stop
figures
seriously,
except
scamming
for
niggas,
listen
bro.
to
Stop
yourself.
doing
What are we
insurance
talking about
scams.
here? What are we talking
This-
about here?
I don't know. This guy's dumb, bro. Like,
Yo,
so
we got
we have to
insurance
respect
scams?
Jake Paul.
CEO of Black
We have
Bear.
to,
Okay,
Can we
we
give
have to
Jake
respect
Paul some
Jake
credit,
Paul.
man?
We have to.
dude, I love
yeah,
making fun of
exactly.
myself.
I know you live
All
But
in
at
right, all
least,
Glendale,
right, all
nigga.
right.
You
So,
live in
guys,
Glendale.
let
I
me
know you
step
live in
in.
Glendale.
dude,
Let me step
I
in.
love
Let me
making
step
fun of
in. Let me
myself.
step
That's
in,
not
guys,
Gypsy,
guys.
If
bro.
I'm
This
gonna
is
make fun of
guys. I'm
myself,
gonna have to
if I'm
start
gonna
muting
make fun of
people.
myself.
Okay, okay.
If I'm gonna,
Okay.
yeah, if
Hold
I'm
on,
gonna
hold
make
on,
fun of
hold on.
myself, at least come like with
You're the
something that
realest guy on
All
the
right,
internet,
all right.
bro. We get it.
Southpaw, please.
it's
Nobody cares.
not funny.
Southpaw, nobody cares. Let's talk
Okay, well,
boxing, please.
okay. So, okay, well,
Boxing,
with
boxing.
Jake Paul, he stepped in the ring with Anthony Joshua with no
Oh my god.
background in him. Okay, with no background in boxing, no amateur record, 12 fights versus a bunch of
Wow.
handpicked opponents.
So brave.
Dude, like, okay, like, how
He's
can
so
you say,
brave.
like, dude, he put his
And
balls
he
on the
goes after
table?
Canelo fans.
Did
And he's a
he? Bro,
Jake
you
Paul
wouldn't do
fan.
that
This
for the
is
same amount of
great.
money? I don't get
He
it.
took it easy on the guy.
This is
I mean,
like
who cares?
this is like
You wouldn't do that for the same amount of money? You sound stupid, bro.
yeah, this is like
Anybody
what
would do that.
LeBron. This
Dude,
is
you
like
do
what
this for
LeBron
free. What are you
James.
talking about? You do this for free. What are you talking about?
That's
All right, man.
I'm
All
not.
right.
I'm not talking about talking on a podcast, numb nuts. I'm talking about
Okay,
going
but
there
you do
fighting
this for free
AJ.
because you're
You fucking
poor.
retard.
You're poor. You're poor. You do this for
And there's
Okay.
free.
a lot
And
of
you're gonna dog somebody
Okay, and you would
that
fight
boxes
AJ. You would fight
for
AJ for
$90
$20
million
million.
versus a pedigree?
All right,
Fucking
Versus a fucking
retard.
pedigree?
let,
You're fucking
Bro, you
first
sound
of
poor.
fucking
all,
dumb.
I think the
Hey,
You
you don't
sound dumb
problem
as
is
understand, bro.
that
fuck.
You're
people
poor.
don't think the
You don't
fight
Wipe
understand. You're
long
Jake
poor,
Paul's
dude.
cum off your mouth. Wipe Jake Paul's cum off your mouth, okay?
This is
Turn up
this is
That's
like
still
question
all
how
the
much
same way.
money he
All the
made.
same way you
Right,
got
All
right,
right,
Jake
guys,
Paul's
guys,
cum off
one
your
at a
mouth.
time, one at a time, one at a time. And I don't know how this conversation got into like money and shit. Like, what's
This
happening
nigga's
with
know,
Jake
making
nigga.
Paul?
money,
No,
bro.
okay, okay,
Exactly.
but
Yeah,
my point
only
is like, okay, like,
scammers are concerned about money all the
oh
time.
my
That's what it is.
scammers, what are you talking about, dude? Who hurt you? Who hurt you?
This guy's a
This guy's
scammer, bro.
mad. I don't
No,
know.
but like, yo,
Who hurt
the
you?
fight was a joke. The fight
Uncle
was a
Bad
joke.
Cut.
It was a joke, bro. It was a
I,
fight
That
was a
dude,
shit
I don't
gross.
joke.
know.
That
I
shit
don't know
gross to me.
what
Who
the
hurt
fuck
It was a
you
you?
were
fucking joke.
expecting, dude. I don't know what you were expecting from this fight. But
Nobody
this
was
made
expecting nothing.
this shit made perfect sense. It's a perfect setup. He gets the moral win. AJ looks okay, sort of. And now people are gonna say what's his name? Fury's gonna knock him out because he looked like trash. And then it builds the
Well,
drama. It builds the
Okay,
drama.
hey, but you know who
Everybody's
this?
gonna
okay,
put
hold
their
on, hold on, hold
money.
on. Guys, let me just
Let me
interject
make a
here,
point.
please.
Let me make a point. Let me make a
Everybody's
point.
gonna put their
Do you
money on
know?
Tyson
Let me
Fury.
let me ask this
Oh
guy
my
a
god.
question.
Hey, do you know who
Hold on.
this was good for?
Let me ask this guy a question, Bucho.
Okay,
No,
How
do you
much
know who
money did
this?
you make? How much money did you make working for Ness, bro?
Do you know who? Dude, we
How
push
much
more
money
numbers
did you
than
make
you.
working
Hey,
for Ness, bro?
we push more numbers than you
How
ever
much
will.
money?
We push more
How
numbers
much
than you ever
money
will in your
did
life.
you make
guys,
working for Ness?
nobody cares.
This shit was not shocking at all.
More
There's
numbers
nothing
than you ever
shocking.
will in
Hey,
your
wait,
life,
he
bro.
bought him a
You'll
drink.
never be
He
that
bought
big
him a
because you're
drink,
dumb.
dude.
You're
He bought him a
fucking
drink and a
dumb.
hamburger.
You're ghetto. Fucking ghetto. Fucking ghetto.
All right.
No, but no bullshit. No,
Now,
but
hold on,
it
hold
was
on.
good for Joshua because
FUTV. Okay.
Joshua got a lot of casual fans from America that he didn't have before. So if anything, tonight helped Joshua because he was only big in the UK. People in America didn't know who he was. So if
Yeah, they
anything,
do,
Jake
man.
helped
They
him.
know him now.
Jake helped him cross over to America. Now Americans are like, "Who's this guy? He's a fucking big ass heavyweight that punches hard. We want to see him more." So if anything, it helped Joshua get a bigger name in our side of the world.
Come on. AJ's enormous. He's a huge fighter.
Yeah,
Jake Paul ain't
Dude,
bigger
he's
than
not
AJ.
big in America. Nobody knows him in America. Now they
Yeah, they do, man. The Wilder
Nobody knows him in America, bro.
The Ruiz fights in Wilder, bro.
Guys, I'm reading some comments from the a poll that I posted about AJ and Fury, and some people are already saying that AJ looked shot and he's gonna get knocked out by Fury. So some people didn't see this as a win-win for both guys. They see this as AJ. He's not looking good.
Well,
basically, so
it builds up the AJ Fury fight really, really good. That's really good because now people are thinking they're going to put all their money on Fury, and I think Fury's going to lose that fight. I think he's going to lose it.
I agree. I agree.
That's why he ducked it for so long. And this looks great for that fight. This is good. It puts the money where it's not supposed to be. And AJ,
Totally
and look, dude, Paulie Malignaggi just put out a video 42 minutes ago saying he's giving respect now to fucking Jake Paul. Come on. They're giving respect to this guy.
Dude, they made a lot of money, and AJ made a name for himself in America. AJ crossed over in America tonight. Like, how is this a loss for anybody?
Paulie says Jake was running, and then Paulie says he left.
He was running. He was running.
Man,
that's what he always does. That's what he always does. He always
people know AJ because of the Ruiz fights, man, and the Wilder rivalry.
People don't know Ruiz, bro. Ruiz is not a name. He in that fight didn't cross over neither. That was a one-off in New York, and then he went back to UK after he lost. He went back. He took tail.
AJ's a superstar now. You're right.
And he went over to the
AJ's a superstar now. You're right.
BDA, somebody left a super chat. Can I read it?
Yeah,
Jake made So check this out. This is a super chat from Frank Bay. It's $500, and he says, "Gypsy King had dinner with Epstein."
Holy shit!
Who's Gypsy King anyway?
I don't know. He's some other.
You.
Yeah.
He's talking about you, bro.
Yeah.
This shit was stupid.
Basically. AJ crossed over.
I mean, it wasn't a funny joke, but okay. Well, at least he paid. Like, if you're gonna make jokes, be funny, bro. I'm all about being funny. Be funny with it. Like, hey, like Sober is not funny. Every time Sober tries to make a joke, he sounds stupid. He's not funny. You gotta have humor. Like, you got to. You're not funny at all, bro. Be funny.
Southpaw, please.
You're hilarious.
All right, okay.
I'm not trying to be funny.
I know that's what makes it funny.
You're not funny.
You
suck as a personality.
Can I read a super chat? Can I read a super chat? Jesus.
Yes.
Paula Trades from House of Trades. Thank you for your super chat. He says, "Go look at Jake Paul's teeth on social media." Anybody have a picture of that? Apparently, he. I don't know. I think he's missing some teeth.
Yeah, it's hard.
Well, he said his jaw was
it's
broken.
A bloody mouth. It's like
he said his jaw was broken. I don't believe it. I think AJ, dude, if you watch that right hand, AJ hit him with that shit was like he pulled the fuck out of that punch, and he still
hurt him,
and he still dropped him with it.
Yeah,
he threw that shit. He threw that shit in slow motion, and it dropped that guy.
FUTV, what do you think were the instructions given to AJ for this fight?
I think he was told you carry him for like 5 rounds, and then you can hit him with punches that are like 20%. And dude, he was 20%. Done. He was finished like 20%. He didn't punch through him. You know, he didn't do what he did with Ngannou. Because look, if he would have done the shit he did with Ngannou, where he threw that, because you saw the setup right at the end, he threw the low jab to the body and came with the right hand. If he would have punched through the target, that dude would have been in a coma. But he didn't put.
The agreement was he was allowed to.
He didn't
not break his hymen.
No, y'all are dissecting way too much.
No, bro. He didn't hit him full force.
He ran. That's why he wasn't running. Because he ran.
Yeah, but he was up on the ropes, and he hit him with these shots, and he didn't go full force on him.
But the thing is, you guys don't realize that Jake Paul is really putting in a lot of work. So he had a game plan, and the game plan was to run. He ran, and he fucking survived.
He
ran and survived and land a lucky punch.
He's on the ropes.
Yeah, he's on the ropes. He's not moving. And try to stop and land a lucky punch. That was it. That was it. It didn't work.
He's on the fucking ropes. When he throws a right hand, he's not moving his head off the line.
Hey, guys, you guys know that Santa Claus ain't real? You guys found out that Santa Claus ain't real? We just found out that Sammy
Dude,
was
we
there.
knew this. We all called it out. We knew he was going to be pulling his punches and carrying this fucking guy. We've been saying it for fucking weeks.
This is my thing. Why did Jake Paul run like crazy though? If it was an agreed thing, you think he'd pace himself. That's the only
He's still hitting him, bro. He's still fucking hitting him. He's still hitting him.
Well, that's
with
a good
shots.
point, though. Why was he running like that?
They may not be
If there's
full
an
force.
agreement,
It was a
but
real
they
fight,
still-
dude. It was a
they're
real
still
fight.
punches, bro.
if there's an
Look, like,
agreement, then why run like that, though? Why not just
because
like,
well, look, because
there
AJ's
was an
still
agreement.
hitting
It was
him.
a real
People were
fight.
booing.
Bro, he's still
People were
hitting
booing.
him. It doesn't matter
People
if they're
were booing.
20%. He's still hitting him. You also have to understand, like, look, this is a
He knocked him
crime.
out with a punch.
This
He
shit,
didn't
this
try to
shit
hurt
is
him
a
with-
fucking crime. You could get jail time for this shit. This is a fixed fight. Not to
That's
say
true.
that. Not to say that
That's what-
AJ didn't win it. It was a real finish, but he didn't try to knock the guy the fuck out. You know, he didn't try to actually beat him like that. It was a
Yeah, you're
the
telling me
result was this guy was
you're
never
telling-
gonna win this fight.
You're telling me fucking Anthony Joshua knocked out Hellenius cold, but when he touched Jake Paul, he only fucking took a knee and was like, "I'm good."
Oh,
Like,
because he didn't hit him
Come
full
on,
force.
bro.
He didn't try to
Come on,
kill
bro.
him. He wasn't trying to kill
Of
this
course.
guy.
He's on the.
Wait, can I
he's
ask
saying
you
it's
about
fake.
this a question? Can I ask you
Go
about
ahead.
this a question? You guys think Jake Paul would have beat Tank Davis?
That was a fake fight. That was actually listed as an exhibition.
Dude, Tank
Yeah.
is the type of guy that will want. Tank is the type of guy that will want agreements with, like, you can't punch me with the left hand, you can't close your fist when you punch me. You gotta, like, he's a guy that gets people at disadvantages. So that
Okay.
one would have been fixed, like, as far
That
as like
one, yeah,
can't
that
and
one,
can't do
that
it.
one would have been.
Dude, it was listed as an exhibition. It wasn't a real fight.
The
Officially.
Tank Davis fight would have been fake, but this one was real.
What are you talking about?
Jake tried.
It was an
Okay,
exhibition. There's no speculation.
Stupid
We
this guy
can't
is.
don't laugh at Jake.
Factually,
Yeah,
no,
fuck
no.
it, dude.
This guy
Hey,
is.
Jake tried.
It's
He got balls of
factually-
steel.
Bro, it's factually a fake fight. It was an exhibition. It was
Dude,
listed.
okay, but Jake tried. He got balls of steel. Fuck it. It was he's a clown. I get it. I agree. But dude,
Dude,
like who
wipe
else would
your-
do
wipe
that?
your fucking
Who else
mouth
would
off
do
when
that?
you're done,
Well,
okay?
Who else would do that?
Wipe your mouth
You
when you're done.
hey,
Anybody else?
stupid ass
Anybody
thing.
would do
You
it.
can't even show your fucking face on your
It's not a
channel
real
that has
fight,
like
dude.
5 subscribers.
Bro,
So
not
chill
bro.
out, bro. Chill out. You
If you
suck,
go on my
bro.
channel, you'll see my face.
You're not a good podcaster. You suck, bro.
Who
Oh
hurt
my
you?
God.
You suck.
Southpaw.
I'm at
Southpaw,
all
who
the
hurt
fights.
you?
Actually, it's funny because I'm at a club right now.
Why is
Southpaw hating,
I'm gonna
bro?
go back in and holler
Why
at
is
some
Southpaw
bitches.
hating?
Why is
Hating
Southpaw
on what?
hurt you, bro?
Hating on what? There's
Alright,
nothing to hate on.
Hey, bro,
There's
in the
nothing to
chat,
hate on.
guys,
Hey, what-
alright,
hey,
guys,
what's your
okay,
channel?
guys, nobody cares,
What's your
nobody cares.
channel?
Guys,
Why is this
guys,
guy
let me
so
talk. Let me talk.
I used to push numbers for
Guys,
the
I'm
boxing
mute
boys.
people.
Man, the
Bigger
joke
your
How much?
numbers
Wait,
than
wait, how much
even
money? How
BDA.
much money
So
did you
wait,
make? How much money did
You're
you make?
claiming somebody else's channel? You're claiming somebody else's channel? You're a lame
What
dog.
channel were you on? What channel were you on?
I'm on
What
the
channel
channel
were you
right now.
on?
You have a channel, dumbass.
I'm on this one right
You
now.
have a channel.
Fucking
Idiot.
What have you done?
How much
What have
money?
you
How
done?
much money
You're
did you
claiming
make? How
another
much money
man's
did you make
work.
working
You're
for
claiming another man's
No,
work.
How
and
much
I
money
put
did
in
you
work.
make
I
for the
put
boxing
in
boys?
work,
You're
bro.
lame, dude. You're
I
fucking
put in
lame.
work, bro. I put in work. I put
How
in
much
work.
money did you make doing?
How much money did you make doing that?
Tito's.
And I
You
go
work
to
for
the fights.
Tito's
I'm
and
at
a
all the
soda.
fights, bro.
How much money did
Always
you
at the
make
fights.
Tito's
working
and a
for Ness?
soda.
I'm at all the fights, bro.
How
I'm in
much money did
Texas
you
and
make working
all
for
the
Ness?
fights. Where are y'all at? I'm at all the fights,
What
bro.
you-
Where y'all at?
What
Nobody
you
can
tell him?
I'm at all the
understand.
fights.
Just
Where
give
you
me
at?
a cookie. You told him, give me a cookie. That's it.
I'm at all the fights. Where you at? I'm at all the
How much
fights, bro.
money? How
Where you
much
at?
money did you make working for Ness?
Dude, you can never you can't even afford to go to fights. What are you fucking talking
Answer the
about?
question, bro. How much money did you make working for Ness?
Dude,
Is
why
the
do you
answer
want
nothing?
why you want to
Is
count
the
my money?
answer nothing?
Why do you count my
Is
money?
the answer
I make
nothing?
6 figures. I make 6 figures. That's all you got to know.
Bucho, do you make 6 figures?
So is the answer
Six
nothing?
figures?
I
You
make
think
6
that's
figures.
impressive?
That's all
I
you
make
got to know.
seven
You think
figures.
that's
That's all you got to
impressive?
know.
I make 7.
That's all you got to
Is the
know.
answer nothing? Is that the answer? Is the answer
I
nothing?
make 8 figures.
He was working for free?
Oh,
Okay, cool.
Canada.
How much?
Alright,
Hey,
guys,
hey,
guys,
how
let's
much
move
do you
it.
make?
Nobody cares. Nobody
How much do you
cares.
make?
Nobody cares. Whoever brought the money thing, it's on you.
I make
Whoever
six
brought the
figures.
money.
I make
Hold
six
on,
figures.
you're
Right.
on
You
the
didn't
board.
even show your
I make
fucking
six
face,
figures.
There's been a
bro.
lot of
I'm good.
You didn't even
billionaires
show your
popping
fucking
up lately,
face. Your
huh?
channel
There's been
gets
a lot
no
of billionaires
views.
popping
You
up
got no
lately.
subscribers. You got no views. You're a fucking loser.
I make six figures. I'm
You're
good.
a fucking loser, bro.
I make
I'm
six
retired
figures.
Air Force, bro. You can never do what I did.
Guys,
You
nobody
heard that,
cares. There's
Silvers?
people watching, guys. There's people listening to this fucking show, and nobody cares about it.
Hey,
I don't.
I'm
I
Silvers,
don't.
we
I
got
retired,
still.
you,
I
bro.
don't
bro.
have
You
that.
can never do what I
Silvers,
did.
we got
You
you.
can
Bucho, why is this fool's feeling so hurt, bro? Who hurt you? Who hurt you, bro?
Move on.
I want to see Jake Paul
I'm just
versus
laughing, bro. I think
Bam
it's funny.
Hey, who hurt your feelings,
I think
bro?
it's funny.
All right, guys,
What's
please.
your infatuation
I'm
with
gonna mute
AJ?
people.
All you guys. Well, what's your infatuation with AJ? All you guys, man. I mean, he's just a fucking
Oh my
black boxer
God.
for crying out loud, bro. What is the infatuation? He got fucking embarrassed over here, and you guys all defending. Even if it was for fucking scripted reasons, he still got embarrassed. It don't
Scripted
fucking
reasons.
change anything.
I hope AJ knocks out Tyson Fury, bro.
I don't think it's scripted at all.
I just want AJ to knock out Tyson Fury at Wembley, bro. That's all I. That's one thing I'm asking for, bro.
I would be right there clapping with you. That's my boy, and I don't give a shit if he gets knocked out. But what's up with you guys? What's up with you guys loving this fucking AJ
Bro,
boy? He's a fucking queer, my guy. He's a fucking queer, that boy.
How's the
hey,
fucking
it's been fun. It's been fun. I'm outside the club. I'm gonna go back in and holler at some bitches. Y'all be good, y'all.
Why'd you go outside to begin with to talk to us?
You're outside the gay club. You're outside the gay club. Get it straight.
Drop them fingers, bro.
Outside the gay club.
Fingers
He's
to them hoes.
outside the gay club.
All right, guys, I gotta go.
Papi churro. Papi churro, that motherfucker. Come on.
What the fuck?
Yo, did you hear that? Tranny?
He's outside the gay club with perception. He's with perception.
Did you hear that tranny he was hanging out with?
Lefties
Did you
at
hear that
Magic
tranny he was
Mike's,
hanging
bro.
out with?
Lefties at Magic Mike's, bro.
Bro, everybody got an infatuation with AJ. I'm serious, bro. There's a lot of dudes that just get like I
That was
got Fury
crazy,
for
bro.
different reasons,
lot of-
but people
What
love
the
that shit,
Gypsy,
bro.
what are you talking about, man? Are you talking about
Bucho,
homosexuals?
that sounded like a dude making a girl's voice. That shit was crazy.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people on here, people here complain about the LDVC, but we have like Jake Paul has his own version with like white guys on the internet. I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. Like this is like fucking insane to me. It's like this guy gets no fuck. We can't even just say his fights suck. It's like I don't know, man. It's fucking. He's like the Floyd Mayweather, like fucking for these guys. It's like fucking insane to me.
Gypsy's like, man, there's so many guys out there obsessed with AJ. I mean, I was at the meeting last week and we were all there.
Yeah, it's like
probably wears a beard.
That was
too.
crazy as fuck, dude. Hey, Pinche Miklo, that fool pulled an Alonzo, bro.
Hey, but Silvers, do you make six
Yeah,
figures?
bro. There's a lot of billionaires popping up lately.
All these rich guys just hanging out, you know.
They're all
He took some
in the
time away
chat.
from the club, you know, to
Like,
jump
shit,
in.
nigga, let me hold $1, fool. Let me hold $1 at least.
I never been in a club and then jump on a fucking podcast on YouTube.
Yeah, come on, that was
Yeah. That was so
Hey, you know where he's
funny.
at? You know where he's at? He's at that one show, Solo para Mujeres, in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
He's sitting there in the club on his fucking cell phone, just staring at it.
What? Why
listening to
did
the
he bring
panel.
up the Air Force? For a second, he was talking about something about the Air Force.
I like
How Silvers is never in the Air Force.
He was dropping his resume on me, bro.
Oh, all right. I was
He's like,
confused.
girl,
I was
wait
like,
up.
what the fuck are you talking about?
I got to get on the panel, girl. Give me a
Yeah,
second.
he was an intern at Nest, right? At the Boxing Voice. He was an intern.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
He was over there.
unpaid.
He was over there buying. He was over there running this full coffee whenever he was thirsty and shit.
Yeah.
Back and forth. And he's acting like he was doing something for the
I was at the Boxing Voice.
And he already told us he worked for free, so I don't know why he always brings up money and shit. Like
That's
that was
messed
so
up. That's messed up.
Now, I don't know the whole AJ crossing over.
Somebody, they keep posting this picture of Jake Paul's teeth and all, and his mouth is all bleeding and shit. So somebody
just
said in the
spit on
chat, so is that evidence of AJ pulling his punches?
I mean, he's a
Give
hard
us a-
puncher, man. Yeah, he's a very hard puncher.
This is what I was gonna say, bro. This is why you didn't see AJ like really trying to hit him with anything, bro. Because
was
he was
one
gonna knock
punch.
him out on accident, bro. He threw nothing on that right hand and he knocked his teeth out.
Yeah, he barely put anything on these punches.
I'm telling
If
there
he
was
put
nothing on that
power,
punch, bro.
He would have killed him.
Yo,
he could have killed the guy if he would.
Look what he did with Ngannou when he blasted Ngannou with a clean right hand.
He knocked him into the spirit realm with the one straight right hand. Yo, you know what this shit looked like, man? I was sitting down laughing the other day. I was watching some fucking Charlie Zelenoffs, man. And there was one. He was sparring with some giant fucking huge motherfucker, and you could tell this guy's like. He's even telling him, "Yo, bro, slow down. There's no reason. Relax. Like,
you don't want to hurt the kid, and then finally he caught him. It's like that's all it was, a glorified fucking sparring session. But I'm surprised, man. Charlie Zelenoff looked braver than Jake Paul in there. At the end of the day, he was actually going for
that's a
it.
complete retard. Like he's retarded.
Yeah, retard confidence. He didn't have retard strength. He had retard confidence.
He has no danger.
Butcher, how come you don't show? Butcher, how come you don't show your face? If you make 6 figures, how come you don't show your face on the BDA channel?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. 7 figures, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my bad.
I'm a multimillionaire. I'm Richie Rich.
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna go on mute. I'm sorry for this.
It's pretty crazy.
Yo, gypsy
What's
style
funny
boxing.
is you think 6 figures is actually good.
The amount of money is pretty
gypsy style
insane. How
boxing.
much money we get? Lots of money over here.
6 figures is nothing in Vancouver.
It's
yeah,
YouTube
man.
money.
Six figures is like
6 figures in 2025, right? That's a lot.
Yeah, with inflation, where are you living?
Might as well be
You're downtown.
It's YouTube
That's
money.
that's like the equivalent of like 50,000, bro, back in like 10 years back.
Yeah.
Well, what kind of 6 figures you're talking about? If you're talking about 500,000, 300,000, that's still something. If you're talking about 100,000,
that's what he's talking about. He's talking about 100K, 150K, something like that.
Nah,
150K is like
that's literally my salary, dude. Like that's not impressive. Si me entiendes? Anybody can make that money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. That's not that really impressive. You shouldn't be showing off for that shit.
I mean, you're talking about, like you said, 500,000. You know,
Yo, Bucho.
300. Yeah.
Is your boy Gypsy still there? What's going on?
I can live off
Gypsy.
that.
Gypsy King style boxing. Yo.
What's up, my guy? You got like a magical prediction now? Are you ready for a magical prediction?
I'm just guessing. No. I want to ask you, dog. I want to ask you. Do you think this fight was scripted in your eyes?
No, I don't think it was scripted. I think it was legit, bro. I thought that was a legit fucking him trying to hunt him down. The smaller man. We all know AJ has problems with smaller dudes. It just like Ruiz also a small ass dude. Andy Ruiz is also a small ass guy, but he's not as slippery as Jake is. But Jake is a fucking not really what did you say? Not really barely a 6-round fighter. And he got after 4 rounds, he gets fucking gassed out, and that's what we saw. He got gassed out. That's what I figured was gonna happen, and he was gonna get clipped with something.
So
when he got gassed out. Yeah.
So Gypsy style. Let me ask you this, dog. Do you feel confident about your homeboy, your ride or die boy, man?
I'm very confident at this point. After I saw him get hit with a fucking overhand right, and he didn't know what to do next for a few seconds. I'm very confident.
Yeah, but like you got to see that Usyk got your boy on Queer Street big time. You know what I mean?
Usyk would get any boy in the history in Queer Street. Any fucking heavyweight can get fucking trouble from Usyk. What are you talking about? Because he did it to Fury, and Fury almost pulled off a victory. Because of KD, he didn't get it. That doesn't mean shit, bro.
Because he. I'm confused. You said Fury almost pulled off a victory.
Fury almost pulled off a victory against who?
Listen, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He almost beat Usyk.
I guess when his chin was fucking wobbled and his leg did something stanky, and then he moved around the entire ring. That never fucking happened.
Dude,
but
that dude
the ninth round always what happens, bro. Look, quit with the hate and love shit, bro. Thanks, brother. Quit with the hate and love shit. I'm being a realist here, okay? I'm telling you straight up, that fool's chin is AJ's chin is sus, and the only reason why he went toe to toe with Klitschko, like you guys saw back in the day, is because he can't box. He really sucks at boxing. But there was a point in time he was good at boxing, but until when he got juiced up in the Olympics, he was good.
Wait, look, you're saying his chin, but look.
When he got juiced the fuck up, he lost that the reflexes, and he fucking relied completely on his power. And this is exactly what you guys just witnessed. He was hunting.
Why is Fury getting rocked multiple times? Look, he getting rocked by Usyk. AJ never got rocked the way Fury did.
Bro, Fury had a fucking war with Wilder. a couple times.
Fury got
You know what I mean?
yeah, but he got rocked and dropped by Wilder. A bum dropped him like 3 times.
Didn't Ngannou knock down Fury too?
Dude, Fury got knocked out like 4 times in 3 fights by Wilder.
Is Wilder the guy that AJ is still not fighting? And he fought this YouTuber?
Wilder ducked. Wilder ducked AJ.
Homeboy put up a good point, man. Your boy got dusted by a fucking
Wilder
MMA
ducked
fighter,
that
dude.
shit. He ducked it just like Fury
Look,
did.
I will have more respect for AJ if he takes that Wilder fight. Till this day, he has not. He was on the same card with the same guy. Get this, bro.
Gypsy, hold on, man.
On the
Hold
same
on, man.
card.
You're getting excited about Tyson Fury again, man.
Okay, this fucking guy Fury been ducking AJ for years now. With like
Bro,
a decade of ducking, like a decade of ducking. No, it's not the opposite. No, it's not the opposite.
Good point.
Fury ducked. Fury ducked. He been ducking. He been ducking.
Fury got put on his ass by a fucking MMA fighter that had never laced up boxing gloves.
Yeah, he did,
that was a really good point,
boy.
man.
Listen, my boy, he did it for your boy that you love right now. You're defending because of Jake Paul making him look stupid. That's the guy.
No, you're talking about
Ngannou.
My man brought up Ngannou, bro.
He did it for him. He did it
Fury's been ducking. Fury's ducking.
I don't know.
He thinks AJ's finally ready. He thinks AJ's finally ready to fight because he's waiting and he's fucking cherry picking.
I'm gonna be honest with you. AJ's not even ready right now.
Look, look. Fury is cherry picking. He waited this long.
Some other bullshit, just like Eddie Hearn and Conor Ben. You know how they are.
Dude, Fury ducked this guy.
They're gonna make up some bullshit like we couldn't sign it. We couldn't find our pen that moment because they know what the result is going to be.
No. Fury ducked this guy. Fury ducked this guy.
Before, bro, Fury ain't ducking no smoke.
Look, this guy's coming off of being brutally knocked out, and now he wants to fight him. It won't matter because he's still going to lay Fury out. He's still going to lay him out.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question? Why do FUTV, why do you think Fury was docking AJ? Why do you think
Well, it was a known fact that in sparring before AJ became a pro, he beat the shit out of Tyson Fury in training camp. And that's one of the reasons he ducked him for so long. And now since you see the guy got brutally fucking knocked out, now he's going to come back after this long layoff. Oh, now I want AJ, right? You notice that? Now he wants to fight him. It's a fucking cherry pick. That's what it is. But it ain't going to work out, bro. Look, I predict that AJ's going to lay him the fuck out. He's going to be the first guy to knock him clean out. Watch. He will be the first guy to clean. He's going to be the first guy to clean knock Fury out. That guy is a cherry picking bitch. He's a fat cherry picking bitch. He's a fat cherry picking bitch.
Listen, man. Listen, I'll tell you this one. He might be a bitch. He might be that. He might be whatever you want him to be, bro.
He's a bitch.
But that boy's gonna whoop that motherfucking. That boy's gonna beat the shit out of that brother.
That's what you think. That's what you think. It's a very real fight. AJ lay him out in 2 rounds. He's gonna Ngannou that fucking guy. He's gonna Ngannou him.
He's gonna want to, and it's never gonna happen.
That motherfucker ain't as good as what you guys think.
Hold up, dog. Gypsy, listen to me, man. Boxing talk aside. Boxing talk aside. Have you been drinking tonight, man? Because if you're behind the wheel, drinking and driving is prohibited, sir. Drinking and driving is prohibited.
I can drink.
No, this guy, he's always like this.
I can even fuck your mother while I'm driving, bro.
Why do you guys like this fucking Tyson Fury bitch so much? I mean, the guy's a fucking cornball.
Bro, I don't give a shit about Tyson getting knocked out, bro. Let that shit happen because it's very entertaining.
Tyson Fury, bro.
But you guys, of course I do. You know why? Because he ain't a bitch nigga like that motherfucker.
Yeah, he's a bitch. Yeah, he's a bitch. If he didn't, dude, if that guy didn't give him all that, look. If Turkey didn't give that motherfucker all that fucking money, he never would have fought Usyk. Never would he have fought him if he didn't get all that money from Turkey.
Never fought Jake Paul, by the way. I'm just telling you this much.
Jake Paul has more boxing experience than Francis Ngannou, bro. Francis Ngannou doesn't have boxing experience.
You know why? Because he looks at them as a YouTube guy.
That's actually true, TV. You have a good
fucking guy, dude. Jake Paul has more boxing experience than Francis Ngannou.
Yeah.
Francis Ngannou barely has any boxing training.
Like 13 more fights than Ngannou.
Yeah. He trained specifically for boxing.
Paul right now has better boxing skills than Anthony Joshua because he's a small ass dude. He's a small ass dude that was able to do the things that he was doing.
He carried his ass. He carried him.
Oh, sure he did, bro. Sure he did.
He carried him. He could have killed that. He could have killed that guy, man.
Boxing, my guy. Well, he could. He obviously could have. He could.
Dude, you see that? They gave this motherfucker this giant. They gave him this giant breather. Giant breather for a guy who's barely even trying to hurt him. He's 36-year-old. This guy's still in his 20s.
Barely trying to hurt him, bro.
He got 8 years of boxing training, and he's fucking struggling. And he's steroided out. And AJ's barely even trying. He's barely trying.
The one that's been historically been steroided out is the guy that you like.
They're all steroided out, but that motherfucker's on steroids, and he's younger. And he's younger and has less mileage. This fucking dude, this guy's coming off of a brutal knockout loss. And he's fighting this young guy, this young man who's all steroided out, and he killed that guy. That guy lost, he had no stamina. He was falling over. He's falling over in exhaustion.
Calm down for a few seconds and come down.
What do you think Fury's gonna do with his fucking muffin top? All right, he'll gas out just the same.
That's
with his
the same,
muffin top.
prediction you had for Fury getting stopped, right? Like last time.
He'll gas, dude. AJ's gonna lay into that fucking guy and lay him out like Francis Ngannou.
Oh, he's gonna gas out and he's gonna get stopped. That's
No, he'll lay him out before he gasses out. He'll lay him out before.
Oh, he's gonna miss. If little old Jake Paul was making him miss like that,
put your money on Fury. Then put your money on Fury. Enjoy it. Enjoy losing your money. Enjoy losing your money.
I haven't lost yet so far.
You'll lose on this one, my friend. You're gonna lose on this one.
Okay, all right, okay. You think like that, man? I hope I'm rooting for you, bro.
I think you're gonna lose your money on this one. I think they know that everybody's gonna put their money on Fury.
On the side and make you feel good about yourself a little bit over there. Don't you worry about it.
They know people are gonna put their money on Tyson Fury for this one.
Bro, but I promise you this much though. Like we're talking all this that this fight's gonna happen. I don't think AJ wants.
It's gonna happen, dude. It's already set up. It's already been done. It's already a done deal.
I made a prediction back in the day that AJ will duck Wilder and Fury for the end of time. And
dude, I don't know how you could say that when AJ fights everybody. He actually has the best resume at heavyweight right now. The best resume, better than Usyk's resume.
Is under his umbrella. Everything under
AJ's fought everybody at heavyweight. Everybody, pretty much everyone, almost everyone.
He fought Klitschko in England instead of
he has a better boxing resume than Tyson Fury does.
Oh, sure he does.
Yeah, he does. He's fought more guys than Fury has.
Yeah, it does. Sure.
He does. He fought almost every. He fought almost everyone.
Well, he did, huh? Except for the guys that matter.
No, he fought more guys that matter than Tyson Fury did, right?
I mean, you can have a lot of tomato cans in your fucking resume.
He fought a younger Usyk than Tyson Fury did.
Well, he was. You know what he was trying to do with Usyk in the second fight? He was trying to make him pay $20 million to step aside so Fury can get it.
Oh well, Fury ducked. He ducked Usyk. You know that Fury never had any plans of fighting Usyk. So Turkey came along, had to give this guy a boatload of money for him to take that fight. He was ducking that shit. He was ducking it.
You gotta sell that shit. That's why he wanted.
He was ducking it.
It took a whole year for Usyk to fight. For AJ to fight Usyk. You know that, right? A whole fucking year. You're scared. He went from coach to coach.
Yeah, he's fighting Usyk off of losses, dude. This fucking other guy don't want to fight him.
AJ's a bum.
He got his ass whipped by Andy Ruiz, and then he got the win, and he still fought the guy.
Klitschko, I'm gonna be honest. Look. I'm gonna tell you something, Bob. Vitaly Klitschko is a fucking boxer. I like that dude. Vladimir Klitschko is a steroid dude.
Klitschko ducked the rematch with AJ. He ducked that rematch. That's what he did. But he didn't duck Tyson Fury. Fury ducked him. AJ said, I'll fight him a second time. And Klitschko ducked it.
Klitschko didn't give a shit if he lost that fight. But
you know Klitschko ducked the rematch, right? Klitschko ducked the AJ rematch. He ducked it.
Because AJ is masonically up ahead over him, bro.
But he ducked it. He ducked it. Fury ducked Klitschko. He ducked the rematch. He ducked that.
Fury fucking let go of entire boxing.
So the case is well,
more.
the truth is that Klitschko ducked AJ,
and
Fury ducked Klitschko. He
well,
ducked the
but
rematch.
schooled him 12 rounds, right?
He retired. He retired in order to avoid the rematch.
How many rounds did you give Klitschko in that fight?
Dude, that fight was so terrible that I'll give it a draw.
How many rounds? Hey, no. Okay. What? A draw?
The fight was garbage. Absolute trash.
Okay, it was garbage. I got it.
Absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. Klitschko AJ was one of the greatest heavyweight fights you'll ever see.
In your own backyard.
Dude, look.
Backyard.
AJ Klitschko was one of the greatest heavyweight fights you'll ever see. Klitschko versus Tyson Fury is one of the worst heavyweight fights you'll ever see. It was garbage.
Okay. It was garbage.
Open hand slaps and a floppy bitch running all over the place, throwing open hand slaps. Right. It was trash.
Right. Floppy bitch doing all that kind of shit.
Yes, he was. He was throwing open hand slaps, running around like a little floppy, like a little clown floppy bitch.
Can I get a little bit of tongue in there, but
he's throwing open hand. He's throwing open hand fucking slaps.
You're gonna just talk over.
All right. Hold on. Okay. So FUTV, you see this as a completely one-sided fight. Fury wins, right? Like, AJ wins.
AJ, yeah. I think AJ will knock him out. I think he will knock him out.
I think FUTV has fun just predicting wrong shit.
I think AJ. Yeah. I know. I'm totally wrong. I said that.
No, you enjoy it.
I said that Pitbull's gonna lay Roach out. What did Roach do? He hugged the fuck out of the guy. He plowed in. He did an illegal style, but he got dropped in the third. And he lost, just like I said. He fucking lost, just like I said he would lose. I said he's gonna school the motherfucker, and that's exactly what he did. He fucking schooled him.
That's why he's.
That's why he got robbed. He got fucking robbed, and he schooled the motherfucker. He schooled the guy just like I said he would do, and that's exactly what he did. He schooled his ass.
Gypsy, what's your Gypsy? Listen to me. What's your Teofimo Lopez Shakur Stevenson prediction?
Tio by possibly decision with a couple of knockdowns.
FU?
That's what I think.
FUTV?
It's a hard fight to look. They let these guys run around and throw taps and win fights. So, it's a hard fight to really make a prediction on because of what these guys pick. But I would say that Teofimo's going to land the harder, cleaner punches. I think Shakur's going to run like an absolute 100% little pussy. But you never know. I mean, nowadays, now the guy gets trapped up on the ropes. Teo hits him with fucking 4 huge overhands, and Shakur lands a bunch of little touch but doinks, and they give him the whole fucking round. So it's kind of hard to make a prediction. But I'll say Teo's going to win it. I think Teo's got enough. He's got the skills to beat that guy.
Both of you agree.
His athleticism would be the difference.
Yeah,
I think
it's one of those predictions that I agree with him.
If he uses his athleticism, that's only if he uses his athleticism. Because a lot of times he doesn't. He just kind of just. I mean, he can beat him. I think I'm edging it for Teo. I think he has more than enough to beat that guy.
I'm kind of taking a chance picking Teo as well because you know how Shakur's Jay Prince over there helps out with a lot of things, and because of that. But I believe Teo and his dad are just, when they pick something and they're like for sure, they feel very confident. There's a high probability they're pulling it off. That's why I'm going with that. And I know that he has the potential of beating them because of the Zepeda fight. What I saw from Zepeda, that was a draw, by the way. Nobody won that fight.
Well, the intensity is really, I think the intensity of Teo is gonna, if hopefully comes in real intense. He uses athleticism, he's slipping off the line, comes and gets right on top of him. That's how you beat that guy. You just don't let him think. You just get right on him. Like, that's why I say Kid Awesome was going to bust him up because he's too fast for him. Too much, too much intensity. That guy can't deal with that. You saw with Zepeda. They're trying to lie and say he blew him out. No, bro. He's coming in quick, and Shakur didn't know what to do. He's turtling up. He becomes a fucking turtle. At that point, all you got to do is find the openings at that point.
Zepeda threw too many punches in the first half of the fight, tired himself out, so he had nothing left at the. But he got also clipped after the 6th or something, or some of the shots went through and got him obviously it played a factor in the later part of the fight, and then Shakur took over. So that's why I was like, it's a draw. When I looked at every single round, I was like, yeah, this is a fucking draw. Nobody won. The only person that legitimately beat him, got robbed was Edward Dos Santos, who, by the way, has disappeared for fucking 3 years. We don't know where the fuck that guy is.
Let me ask you a question, man. I want an honest answer, man. Listen, Gypsy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you an honest question. I want an honest answer, man. Whose resume do you hold in higher esteem, AJ or Deontay Wilder?
AJ, for sure, no doubt.
Okay. AJ and Fury.
That's 100%.
AJ and Fury.
Fury.
AJ's record is
Oh,
way
come
better.
on. What?
Way better.
Okay, no.
You know
Now
why?
I disagree.
AJ's record is better.
You know why I do? You know, Bucho, listen to me all the way before you guys. I know you guys are AJ fans, but listen to me all
I'm
the
not
way.
even an
You know
AJ
why?
fan, man.
Look, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when he beat Klitschko, even though Klitschko was a boring fight with him, and he intentionally fought like that in order to assure his victory without a question of a doubt. But even then, they still gave rounds to Klitschko. He had the ability to stop him in the 11th. The ref got involved. I got a video on that shit. He beat him at his own home ground.
Okay. Yeah, that's one win, though, Gypsy. That's one win, and it was a boring ass fucking fight. All right, but you're saying that Fury has a better resume.
And then he beat Dylan. Dylan, and then he beat Chisora 3 times. He beat Chisora when Chisora was undefeated.
Okay, that was
Chisora.
one win, though. I don't give a shit. I mean, he fought Chisora 3 times, but the third time was, that didn't need to happen.
It didn't need to happen, but that same guy also beat Joe Joyce, didn't he? Joe Joyce. The Joe Joyce that everybody was all hyping about.
Was that after? Okay,
Yes,
you're right. Yeah, before, after that. Yeah, but Joe, I mean, yeah, but let's go through AJ's record. I mean, you got Klitschko, you got Povetkin. I know, it was still a dangerous guy. White.
You forgot to come.
Sure,
I know his
Takam.
resume.
No,
Ruiz.
Takam. I mean, not Takam.
Ruiz,
that's a good win.
Rematch properly. He didn't rematch properly. I don't consider that a proper W.
What do you mean?
You should have given him a third fight.
He ran.
Well, he beat him up
agree.
Yeah, he fucked him up the first time, Ruiz. The second time they fought, he ran like he was a back foot bitch the entire fucking fight. And then when he asked for a third fight, he never gave him the third fight. You think Fury wouldn't have given him a third fight? For sure, he would have given him a third fight. After a performance like that,
Fury ducked Ruiz. You know that, right? He ducked him. He ducked him. Just like Wilder ducked him. Wilder also ducked him. He had an opportunity and he ducked him.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
What? Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
$10 million.
They even had a fucking face off and he still ducked him.
Wilder was intimidating for Ruiz, by the way. If you don't know that, I'm a big Ruiz fan, but Ruiz was intimidated by Wilder.
No,
you don't know. His dad was asking for $10 million.
Yeah, because he just knocked out Anthony Joshua. Of course he wants 10 mil.
Fury's a clown.
He just laid out Anthony Joshua. He wants to strike while the iron's hot. It's understandable.
Anthony Joshua is going to knock out Fury, bro, and I fucking hope it happens. I just want you to know
that. I hope it does, man. I don't know why you guys are all about AJ like that, bro. AJ's a scumbag, man. I'm telling you right now. He's a scumbag. You don't know AJ like that.
Fury's not a scumbag?
Fury don't do anything, man.
Fury's a bipolar fucking one moment. He'll get at you, another moment he'll like you. It's a different type of human being. That fool's an actual and genuine scumbag. He's a scumbag.
Fury's full of excuses. That's what he is.
Fury could be full of excuses.
I'm a drug addict. I got depression. I'm bipolar. I'm having problems in my house. Oh, I'm fat.
It's like, bro, the guy's just full of excuses.
You sound like Hebrew when you talk like that.
No, what it is that he's full of shit. That's what he is. He always has been.
He's always been, that's why he never fought Ruiz.
If Fury fights AJ, does Fury go into this fight now with additional confidence based on this Jake Paul fight?
Bro, he never needed confidence to beat AJ. AJ is a fucking easy prey. AJ was an easy prey. when he promoted AJ and the bum ass motherfucker came out there and thought he was hot shit. He said, "Oh yeah, that boy beat
I
my
mean, look,
ass."
look.
That's how he
AJ
talks. He
sent
always
Ngannou.
talks like that.
AJ
He
sent
always says
Ngannou to
like
the
somebody's
spirit realm
something.
in 2 rounds. In 2 rounds.
Anderson,
What did Fury do?
who's that Anderson guy that got fucking knocked out by the fucking big old black dude? I forgot his name. Anderson,
Dude,
the guy that Fury was hyping up. He still hyped him up. That's how he is. That's his character. He doesn't shit on people.
Who knows if Fury could even beat Dubois? But he'll never fight him, so we won't know. He'll never fight him because he's a bum.
Really?
He's a bitch. He'll never fight him.
Okay, he's a bitch. He's a bitch, my guy.
He'll never
That's
fight Dubois. It's never gonna happen because he ducks. That's all he does. And he's only fighting AJ because he thinks AJ is shot. Now he's gonna try to fight him because he's a bitch.
Calling AJ out when he got his ass
and he
beat up
ducked.
by
We all know he ducked the fucking guy. He been ducking him.
Usyk.
It's because they're both British fighters, and he wants to pretend he wants to pretend that he's the best British fighter, and that's why these guys. That's why he's been ducking this guy because he doesn't want to get crushed. He wants to keep pretending.
Yeah, like he's been ducking Wilder, right?
Joe Wilder's a bum. Wilder's an absolute bum compared. He ain't on AJ's level. He's never been on AJ's level.
So you don't put him up there to fight him.
He's not on AJ's level.
That Fury, that Wilder win for Fury. I mean, it's not looking that great now anymore. Like because we all knew Wilder was a hype job, and now Joseph Parker almost knocked him out. Zhilei Zhang knocked him out. So I mean, was Wilder really that dangerous?
Zhang, another guy that Zhilei Zhang's another guy Fury ducked. There's another guy he ducked. He ducked everybody.
Why would he duck Zhang when he's fighting Usyk?
He ducks everybody, dude. Dumbass. He lost. So why not fight Zhang? Why isn't he fighting Parker? Because he's a bum. Who fought Parker? AJ did, right? Did AJ fight him?
Apparently,
but AJ fought him, right? AJ fought him. Am I wrong?
Zhang retired.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and he also fought Joe Joyce, didn't he? I think he also fought Joe Joyce. So who did Fury not fight? AJ. I think he also fought Joyce.
No, he never fought Joe Joyce. No,
but he did. He did fight Parker. I thought he fought. So he fought Parker, who's more dangerous than Joe Joyce. I think he is, even though he beat Parker, but I think he is more dangerous. Parker has more.
Parker, but
he has more levels. He has more levels to his game.
He has a better resume, no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. He has a better resume.
Well, also,
Fury never fought that guy.
Well, guys, remember he fought Povetkin. Wilder didn't want to go anywhere near Povetkin.
Yeah, no, Fury don't want to fight nobody, man.
Yeah,
I agree. The style. This is why I say styles make fights. Every style is not going to work. The triangle theory never really works out.
Remember as soon as Wilder won the fight against Stavern, remember they were talking about, do you want to unify and go undisputed against Klitschko? Dallas Winkle took that microphone and said, fuck no, we're not doing that.
Yeah,
Wilder also ducked Dylan White. He ducked Dylan White. He ducked Povetkin, but he wanted that AJ, bro. He wanted it.
He ducked everybody, dude.
Oh, yeah.
No, but how do we know he really wanted the fight? I mean, it's not like Wilder's gonna say, "I don't want the fight." Both guys were saying, "We want the fight." Now we gotta look at who tried to make the fight happen, who prevented the fight from happening.
Here's what happened. Wilder thought that I'm going to get Tyson Fury because remember, guys, we have to think of this as 2018. Remember, there was failed negotiations between Wilder and Joshua because they were arguing about who the A side was. So Wilder thought that I'm going to have Tyson Fury come off the couch. I'm going to beat him, and then I'm going to become the A side because I'll have Tyson Fury, the lineal champion, on my resume. That'll get me more money. That'll get my name first, and that didn't work out for him. It was the biggest mistake he ever made was bringing Fury back because that's the dude ended up whooping his ass.
Let me tell you something about AJ, okay, and Fury. The differences between the two and why AJ has a resume of that kind and why Fury has a resume of a different type. Okay, listen carefully. AJ is a heavy power punch. He can get clobbered and shit. He has one equalizer. Povetkin was clobbering him for a moment until he caught Povetkin. Povetkin broke his nose, by the way. He's a power puncher that relies a lot on his power, like I said in the beginning part of this fight. That's why he can afford to have less fights. But with Fury, actually more fights. But with Fury, it's more of a what can I say? A distance fighter. Where it goes all the way to 11, 10, whatever. So with his selection, even though it's still not bad, he couldn't been as active as AJ because AJ will go in one fucking fight, knock out a guy in 2 rounds because he's not on his level, and then on top of that, he got more power. You see what I'm saying? That's That's why one guy has more fights than the other guy when it comes to names. But the top names, Fury got more top names, even though it's only by 1 or 2. It doesn't matter. He got
It's
it.
one actually.
Name all the top names.
How's that work?
2 actually. Wilder and fucking
He doesn't have more top
Klitschko
names.
and
Name all
Usyk.
Wilder.
He does not
Name
have
all
more
the
top
top
names, dude.
It's
What are you talking
Usyk,
about? He fought
Wilder.
Klitschko. He
You have
fought
to put
Klitschko.
Wilder in there either way. It doesn't matter. Klitschko, Usyk, and Wilder.
Usyk, what are you talking about? AJ fought Usyk twice, and he fought him better than Fury did. He had better fights versus Fury. He had better fights versus Usyk. AJ never got dropped. He never got rocked by Usyk the way Fury did.
Hey, Gypsy, I have a question. Gypsy, is AJ now bigger than Fury in North America?
Oh, he's always been. He's always been a bigger name.
He's always been.
Question. No, he's not.
Guys, they had cut out. Guys, they had cut out.
After this fight,
many people. Yeah, even after this fight, possibly. Even after this fight, possibly. Because I've asked many people about AJ's fights, and they don't even know who that dude is. But when I say Tyson Fury, they know.
Gypsy, stop the cap, dude. They literally had Dick.
Yeah, come on, man.
They had Dick Sporting Goods. Let me finish. At Dick Sporting Goods, they had Joshua and they had cutouts.
Hold on, Gypsy.
Yeah, at Dick's Sporting Goods, they're two. Remember, at Dick's Sporting Goods, the two biggest stars at Under Armour ever signed in boxing was Canelo and Anthony Joshua. And I remember at Dick's Sporting Goods, they had cutouts of Joshua and Canelo Alvarez in their Under Armour section. There's never been any shit like that anywhere for Tyson Fury in America, and maybe there is. You have to tell me.
Because AJ is a model. That's why he's a model boxing.
All right, in the chat we have some people. Jerry saying in the chat, Jerry saying Fury is way bigger in the States, not even close. Bentley saying Fury is way more famous. Idiot. So I guess some people disagree.
I saw AJ fought at Madison Square Garden. Did Usyk do that? Did Fury do that? I don't think he did. I don't think he ever did that.
It's because he got up like a fucking Undertaker. That's the reason why that moment that I was there at fucking in the Staples Center, which is Crypto Arena right now. That right there has been dug into people's minds. That right there. You know, him getting up after being starched like that. Exactly on 10 seconds too. Exactly on the 10th. That's what fucking made him famous, realistically. Him beating him up afterwards, yeah, it was okay. They loved that too, but that was the most impressive shit. That's why Tyson Fury is more famous here than fucking AJ is. Because AJ got his ass fucking beat the fuck up by Ruiz. Good on him.
AJ would have just knocked the guy out.
And on top of all that shit, he made him quit. He made that bitch quit.
Well, Fury was too afraid to fight that guy. Fury was too afraid to fight Andy Ruiz. He was too afraid to fight him.
He ain't afraid to fight Ruiz.
He was afraid of him. He was afraid of him. They asked him about it, and he made up a gang of fucking lies. He made up a gang of fucking lies when they asked him about it.
This is the problem with
Shut up, bro.
He made up a gang of lies. He's a bitch. He ducked Andy Ruiz. He ducked him.
If you said at one point in time he was afraid of
AJ fought him twice. Fury ducked him completely.
As well, I would kind of like entertain that idea.
Why wouldn't he fight him? Why wouldn't he fight him? Why not? Why didn't he fight him?
Because he was busy with Wilder and arbitration clause. COVID-19.
He was busy with
hands were too fast.
You must have forgotten about COVID-19. You must have forgotten about
his hands were
with COVID-19.
His hands were too fast. That's what it really was. It was hands too fast. 19.
Bro, his hands ain't gonna make a goddamn difference when he jabs and moves out the way.
No, he ain't gonna move. Come on, jab's garbage. That slaps nothing.
He was fast enough to make Usyk miss. You think
that
he
bum
ain't
slap?
gonna
No. Fury slap means shit. It means nothing.
In the chat, we have Jerry saying Fury fought in Vegas, even bigger. AJ fought at MSG and hot beatdown. by a 19-1 late replacement. Oh yeah, it's true. AJ lost against late replacement. Fury fought in Vegas.
Yeah, Fury got dropped by a fucking MMA fighter.
But a lot of those,
he got dropped by an MMA fighter.
Fury was not selling by himself, though. Remember, all the fights that Fury had leading up until that Wilder rematch, they didn't sell well. Tom Schwartz didn't sell. Otto Wallen didn't sell well. That was him fighting in the States. Those didn't do big numbers.
He wasn't. He's not a big star.
It wasn't. You need a dancing partner, bro. It's not always your name. You need a dancing partner.
His name doesn't mean shit then. His name means nothing.
Oh, my guy. Anthony Joshua, everybody he's fought has a decent name behind him. That's why it sold. If it didn't have any decent name, nobody would give a shit.
You're saying that he has better fights than you're saying he fights better fighters.
Bro, dude, I just told you what type of guy Anthony Joshua is and what type of guy fucking thing is Furious.
So you're admitting he fights better fighters than Fury's fighting bums, and that's why shit's not selling.
Power puncher. He's a power puncher who doesn't get his licks in as much because he stops a guy within 2-3 fucking rounds.
Well, you just said Fury's fighting nobodies, and that's why he's not selling.
He didn't fight nobodies. He fought bodies. But there's a couple of guys that there were nobodies. A couple of them that were like that. But a lot of them, they were not. There's a lot of dudes that were contenders for either coming up to where his level at the time or higher up in the elite level. You don't get what I'm saying? Where AJ goes in, he's a guy within 2-3 rounds. He still got more. He got 20 fights in his career that were all like the first 20 were like knockout. He has more in the tank. He can keep going.
If Fury's a bum, dude. He's just trying to fight AJ now. Oh my God, he's a bum. He's only fighting AJ now because he thinks he's shot. That's the only reason he's fighting him. That's why not only do I that's the only reason he's fighting him. He's a cherry picking pussy, and that's why he likes that's you know Usyk, you know that Fury likes Terrence Crawford and he likes Floyd Mayweather. No shock there because he's doing exactly what they do. He's trying to cherry pick AJ when he sees Eddie towards the end.
Likes Roy Jones.
He avoided him his whole career.
Fight. How many times did Fury say he was going to retire?
Yeah, you see, he's not coming out of retirement, right? Because he's doing that to duck fights. Because no, that's not bipolar. He's ducking. He's ducking because he knows if he was active, they'd be like, "Why aren't you fighting him or him or him?" So he ducks out and then he waits. I'm gonna go cherry pick Anthony Joshua, who just got laid out by fucking Dubois. And now come out. Now he's gonna
just think of Gypsy. Think about this though. If Fury didn't retire, if he didn't announce he was retiring, then he should have. Yeah, like FUTV said, people would have been telling Fury, hey, "You gotta fight." I mean, you're not retired. And who's out there? Bro, I mean, there's Caballero, there's Silas Yang, there's Joseph Parker. You know, these guys.
Exactly.
They're dangerous.
That's what's up. That's what he's doing. He's a cherry picking pussy. Okay, that's why he's doing all these videos with his family to take all this. Oh, look, he's a nice family man. Oh, yeah. No, he's a bitch. He's just cherry picking. That's what he's doing.
Okay, he's a bitch. He's a bitch.
He's a cherry picking bitch. And then he came out there and he fucking lied his ass off. You saw him lie his ass off versus Usyk. I beat him. I won. No, you didn't, bro. You got your ass whooped. You got your ass whooped.
Okay, you got his ass whooped. Are you done?
He got schooled. Dude, he got schooled.
What do you want to say? Gypsy, what do you want to say?
What I'm trying to tell this guy is that this fool wanted to retire. Fury, that is. He wanted to retire after the third Chisora fight. He didn't even give a shit. I thought he was bullshitting. I thought that whole retirement shit. Listen to me carefully, man. I thought that retirement shit was like just to get more money off the Usyk fight. But reality, I think he was genuinely fucking like he was washed. His body was not
washed.
His body was like he looked like a fucking he looks like a tub of lard. But in that third fight, he looked even more like a tub of lard. I didn't like how he looked. Even though he broke his chin, Chisora's chin, I didn't like how he looked like.
Meanwhile, we know that horrible. You picked Fury.
Anyway,
he's always fat. He
was saying he wanted to be done. He wanted to be done with the sport. But because the COVID-19, if that COVID-19 didn't hit and the arbitration shit didn't hit with Wilder, or that he forced him to get in the third fight, he would have had the AJ fight and the Usyk fight before in hand, and we would have had a better version of those fights. But
he never won.
Just shitty fucking luck, bro. Like, no, man, don't say that shit. You know that motherfucker ain't that guy, bro. You
No.
know
He
that
never
stuff.
wanted it. He saw him get laid
Oh,
out.
that's not.
Now he's thinking,
You
"I'll
know,
fight him now. Now I'll fight him. Now I'll
you know
fight him.
that's not the guy.
Now,
You know
now I'll
that's
do
Well,
not
it's
it.
a
the
Now
money
I'll do
guy,
it."
fight, though.
And he's still
bro.
gonna lose. Watch, he's
This
still
is
gonna
that's
lose.
why so. He's
I
still gonna
mean, but you're
lose.
right. I
He's
mean,
still
you're right.
gonna
You're right.
fucking
AJ's
what
coming off a
happened, my
loss.
guy.
The Dubois loss, and now he fought Jake Paul. He went 6 rounds with Jake Paul. So
Yeah.
if you're Tyson Fury, you're probably thinking, easy money.
He's like, yeah.
Tyson
I'll
Fury's
take that.
inactive. Tyson Fury's inactive, man. He should be happy that his inactivity might kick in at some point. That and he's 30-something years. He's the older guy
Yeah,
between the two.
they'll make every excuse in the world. AJ got more mileage on his career. He fought more higher level guys, more
No, he
dangerous fights.
doesn't. He doesn't have more
Yeah, he's got
mileage
more
on his
mileage.
career.
He does have more mileage. He
I think
does.
so. I don't
He fought
think
a
so,
younger.
man.
He fought a younger Usyk. That's a fact. He fought younger
Before
Usyk.
we
He fought
start
Andrew
wrapping this
Ruiz.
shit up,
Usyk is
He has
guys,
a
before
better
we
career.
start,
He has an all around better
guys,
career.
we gotta before we wrap this shit. Jake Paul again. I'm gonna ask again. What's next? What do you want to see next from? I mean, if you're let's say Jake Paul's manager, what do you do? What are you doing? What's the plan?
I don't know. I think they're gonna try to set him with Anderson Silva again, probably. I mean, he just knocked out.
Are you
Tyron Woodley,
serious?
right?
Nobody's gonna
Yeah.
watch that. Come on,
I mean,
man.
someone might. Someone might.
He's not gonna fight Anderson Silva, man.
Maybe
He's gonna fight
Deontay Wilder. Look, if Wilder
wait,
doesn't
hold on.
fight, I think he might fight Wilder.
Yeah, I
He's
can see
not
that.
fighting
I
no
mean,
Wilder,
okay,
man.
hold on. Let me rephrase. Let me rephrase. Let's say that for Jake Paul to fight on Netflix again, what's it gonna take? It's not gonna be Silva, man. I'm telling you, nobody's gonna for Netflix. They're gonna be like, no, we don't want that shit.
It would probably have to be like a Wilder, or like a.
He's gonna find Andrew Tate, my guy. Andrew Tate has another fight.
Tate might be the guy too. Tate could be a guy.
The whole you guys didn't notice this little fiasco with AJ. He
You're
wanted
right.
to beat AJ, and then the other guy's fighting a big guy just like him, but not as decorated as AJ. And Tate is gonna probably beat that guy, and then they were gonna put him up against each other, Jake and Tate, the Tate Jake matchup. It would have been hilarious. I know, right?
Somebody
But
that
it was
chested
hilarious.
Canelo. Huh.
No, man,
Canelo could
man.
be one, but I don't think Canelo's gonna do that yet.
Canelo's not even interested. Canelo's pissed right now because Terrence fucking ducked his way out of the second rematch.
Jake Paul
Anyway,
getting his ass kicked by Anthony Joshua took all the luster from a Canelo Paul fight. I don't think that fight would do nearly as well.
Man, I like Jake. I like what Jake did now. I have more praise that I can give to this dude, bro. He went in there with his balls between his legs, and he fucking went in there and fucking fought his heart out, bro. Like, he fought as best as he could. He did the best as he can.
And he didn't do anything, anybody. If you would offer anyone millions of dollars, everybody would go in there and do that. Let's stop acting like, oh, so courageous.
Oh, but you won't even last a one round with that dude, bro. He did
Who the
the
fuck
right
cares
shit,
what I
bro.
wouldn't last one? Or why are you taking so personal offense to us calling out
No,
a
I'm not
fucking
taking it- I'm
YouTuber?
not taking
A
it personal,
YouTuber
bro. I'm
pretending
trying
to
to
be
give
a
credit where
boxer.
credit is due.
He's a
I'm giving
YouTuber
credit where
pretending to
credit
be
is
a
due.
boxer. So if you got millions of dollars, would you want to step in there with that dude? If they offered you that much money?
I would.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
I'm pretty sure everyone on the panel would. So why are we giving him so
I
much
don't know
credit for
about that,
doing that, bro?
I don't know, but then again, the size difference between me and Anthony Joshua is going to be even greater than what it is between him and fucking Anthony Joshua, Jake and Anthony Joshua. I would, mine would have to be someone like fucking Arthur Bitterbiff size or something like that, to be comparable. But anyways, I commend him. I commend what he did, man. I have more. I don't like the kid because I think he's a punk, but I still.
So you think he's a punk, but you're saying he's got balls of steel. You literally just contradicted yourself. You can't be a punk and have balls of steel.
Yes, you can. You could be a punk in mentality wise and still have balls. It doesn't. Having balls doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean it has anything to do
Having
with that.
balls means you have the courage to do something. Being a punk means you're a pussy, gypsy.
All right, guys, enough ball talk. Enough ball talk.
They had an agreement. They had an agreement, dude. They had an agreement.
Like a fucking kid.
All right, guys, I'm gonna end the show. I gotta go to sleep. I'm fucking tired. But yeah, thank you for showing up. Tomorrow we'll have another show, I guess.
Anyways,
See,
AJ's
you
a
see,
bump.
you guys, you ruined the show, Gypsy. You see
Anthony
that?
Bump
You ruined the
Joshua.
show.
You ruined the show.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
All right, y'all take care. Happy holiday.
You see what you did? You see what you did?
Bye.
Man, I can't wait when Joshua beats Tyson Fury's ass. Oh, that's
Why do you guys have hate Tyson Fury, man?
I
Tyson
hate
Fury's
him.
not even like fucking fighting right now, bro. Like, he's like chilling over there. Why you guys hating on this dude? I'm telling you, man. You guys are hating on the wrong guy. You're hating on the dude that's not like that.
If Fury's cherry picking, he's cherry picking.
Oh, he could be cherry picking. Okay,